The sun is setting. The crystal ocean protests any passage tonight. A storm overhead and towering waves make even the bravest sailor balk. A rickety ship, no larger than a trader's junker, crests a wave as its captain maintains a firm hold on the sails.
Try to be quick. When we dock, I have to get the puddle up quickly, or the storm won't hide us. We know.
Small figures, dressed in black robes and dark armor, look out upon the ocean, nervous and tinged with trepidation. It is no good thing they do this night. Hi everyone, thank you for coming and listening to our D&D game. I'm Echo and I'm the DM.
Hi, I'm Meta. I play a human warlock.
Hi, I'm Precisi. I play Kithmia. She's a halfling cleric.
Hi, I'm Baltimore. I play Lusam Hunter, Water Genasi, Order of the Profane Soul, Blood Hunter.
Hello, I'm aKiwii. I play Morrigan the Wizard.
Hi, I'm Selai. I play Oleander Treetoes, also known as Ollie, who is a halfling monk, monk of the elements.
I'm Aker. I'm playing Thormir, the Dwarven Battlemaster Fighter.
I'm Whttrs. I'm playing Wander, the Tiefling Ranger.
If you guys recall where we left off last time, you guys had just finished dealing with a bunch of goblins. You collected a token from one of the goblins, and then there was a knock at the window outside the house that you guys were fighting in. And the half-orc squad leader, who was sizing you guys up earlier, is outside, and he's tapping on the window saying he'd like to have a conversation with one of you.
Yor is by the window already. I'm guessing also with Morrigan and Ollie.
Yeah.
They're both literally right next to me on the map still.
That is the last thing you guys did before we finished last session.
Yep.
So what do you do?
Is the window openable from inside, or is it like just a normal window?
It is a sealed pane window. You could break it, or you could go outside the long way.
Well, we can hear him just fine from in here, so I would just...
It's more like, can we have a conversation? It's not, clear, but you can stay in there if you want to.
Or we could go outside.
Yeah, let's just go outside.
Okay. Who's going out first?
Ollie, because she has a big wacky stick.
I will go outside first. That is fine.
You are outside, and you see that the half-orc has his whole team with him. You see a couple people that look like they're armed with bows, and they have them not drawn, but nocked and ready. You see kind of this forlorn-looking wizard who is middle-aged. And then you see this very kind of wildly dressed in hides older man next to him behind the half-orc. Are you going up to
so
that?
we talking?
I mean...
While everyone's talking, I'm gonna head towards the front of the house and by the door.
Okay.
Walk up, kind of, with
Yeah, we're kind
Ollie.
of just moving towards the door a little bit, but
Okay, you guys, are you outside the door or inside the door?
I'm inside.
currently inside the door.
Okay. Kith? Where you at?
I'm put myself where I am. I'm behind
Okay.
the others
Thormir,
there, inside.
where you at?
I'll be right by the door.
Okay. So you all are kind of just hanging out by the door, trying to watch what's going on. It's a little hard to see with all of you crowded around it. It's you're all
We're
like,
Scooby-Dooing it, one on top of the other.
Just all poking our heads out the door.
I mean, with the height difference, you could do that fine.
All right.
Well, somebody had made a bloody mess in front of the other window there. I mean,
As you guys approach, the half-orc is looking at you, Yor, and he sees this little halfling monk with a quarterstaff, and he just says, where's the rest of you?
Currently dealing with a mess they made inside.
Alright, well, I know you all are the new kids on the block. So I figured, especially since the festival just begun, we should be sportsmanlike. I was hoping to propose a duel.
What kind of duel and between whom?
Oh, well, I know we have an Arcanist, and I think I saw an Arcanist over there. Winner takes the token.
I'd have to discuss this with my team, but... I'll have to discuss it.
We do not have a lot of time.
Right.
I vote no. We just got this token fair and square.
Yeah. I'm in
They're
the
just
same
trying
boat.
to take it from us.
And the alternative
Plus,
is
they have.
us.
If it's just a duel between the two wizards, they are probably higher leveled or have more experience than us. And
Roll
we
me,
will probably lose.
roll me a perception check, Ollie and
Yor.
Would I be more knowledgeable on if they're a powerful arcanist?
Oh, absolutely. But you can't really
Yeah.
look at him.
Because
Okay, cool.
none of you decided to go outside.
I don't want to get shot.
Perception or insight?
Perception.
Perception. 19.
Why do you roll so good on perception all the time? You only have a
Because-
+2, and you've
because-
dropped like 2 nat 20s and a bunch of 19s on that shit.
Don't fucking... Listen, hey.
Okay, so you notice this. The Arcanist, who is clearly wearing robes, you don't see a spell book. Ollie, the Arcanist looks a little older. Not like beaten up or anything like that, but definitely a little weathered.
So, experienced.
Sure.
But probably not as quick as Morrigan.
One could surmise that.
One is surmising that.
You surmise that she might not be as quick.
Well, we don't have a lot of time. So Ollie's gonna stand up on tiptoes and mutter to Yor. What happens if we say no to the duel? Do we just fight it out?
I don't think anything happens if they're just proposing it. I don't think they're gonna go out of their way
Well,
to
look
fight
at it
us
this
either.
way. Should you agree to the duel, we fight, and then we move on and we don't mess with each other again. Should you decline the duel, that's off the table.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
That doesn't mean we'd attack you now. But we might later. I can't promise. It's a small town.
Yeah, the small world after all.
I'll take the duel.
You're not even out there. I have to go tell you about the duel first. Hold on.
She can hear
Right,
muttered
yeah.
words. He's not being quiet about it.
I know.
We're standing at the door.
Let's not make this take longer than it needs to.
Y'all are just Scooby-Dooing by the door.
Yeah, like you turn around and you see 4 heads poking out the door jamb.
It's Mystery Incorporated.
Thormir kid at the bottom.
Oh god.
So, Morgan, you step out of the door saying that you'll take the duel?
Yes.
Okay. The cloaked figure that is the Arcanist steps forward as well, and the half-orc says, "Oh, well, all right, that was quicker than I thought it would be. Step back, everyone."
Fenn's going to pull Ollie towards the door so they don't accidentally get smacked with something.
In the
Wander's
meantime,
gonna
I'm gonna
come.
call for Korea and see if she's close.
Okay. Wander's gonna come outside and stand near the door, just kind of out of the way, but coming outside just to make sure if things get sketchy, she's outside.
Okay. Roll me a
I'm going to be
percentile.
leaning on my hammer.
Me too.
Maury, roll me a percentile.
Okay. 200.
Yes. High or
The
low?
answer.
42.
Hello.
Low.
42. The answer to the universe and everything.
It is the answer to the universe and everything. You, I'm afraid, do not hear Korya's response. You know that means that she is outside of 150 feet.
Is Morrigan hurt at all?
I am not. But I am down one spell slot.
Is
Do we
Morgan,
think these
are you
people are
still- Are you like exiting the doorway, or are you like already outside?
I have by now stepped out into the street.
Roll me.
They're contractors like us.
If you want to judge their character, roll me an
Yes.
insight check.
I will.
I
+5.
Come on, that one.
Why are you trying to jinx our
23.
year?
Because then it gets great rolls.
With a 23 insight check, the Arcanist doesn't look too eager about fighting. The half-orc and the rest of them all look interested. A lot of them seem to be trying to gauge you guys. But you don't get a sense of right or wrong or poor past decisions. You have no idea if they're good or evil.
I'm gonna mutter. I get the impression that I'm just gonna.
You cut out like 4 times during that sentence. I have no idea what you said.
Stop being quiet.
I get the impression that they might attack us anyway, even if they loot.
We'll see.
So just be ready to kick some ass.
I'm gonna.
Well, if they lose, they don't have an Arcanist to fight us.
Yeah. I've just had an idea. I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna walk out to Morrigan and whisper in her ear to go ahead and let the plan we originally thought of at the gate go.
What?
Do the dragon thing.
The dragon thing's already happening.
Yeah.
I know, but you still have your token on you.
I still have my token, yes.
Okay. So Lusam runs out and whispers in your ear, "Do the dragon thing," and then he runs back.
Because Lusam has no idea what's happening.
Okay. Roll me initiative.
Okay. What's my next
Just
step?
the wizards.
Just the wizards. Unless anyone
Okay.
is intending to pull some funny business.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh.
Oh, that ain't great.
Did you roll a 1?
How do I take a screenshot?
The usual
Versus-
way?
It's either 1 or not 20.
What's your dex mod?
Oh, you got a 1.
Oh, boy.
I
plus
can't.
2.
I can't take a screenshot at the moment.
+2.
Oh, you go first.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nice.
Oh my god.
I feel like this must be just like one of those really long, slow, like staring at each other, like.
Yeah.
I mean,
One lifts a finger, the other twitches an elbow.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I don't have a joke because I really didn't think this would happen, but I'm gonna cast
A
Hideous
breeze
Laughter.
blows by.
Okay.
His cloak flaps in the wind.
You cast Hideous Laughter.
Yes.
What's the save?
13 DC.
What's the DC?
13.
I rolled a natural 14.
Okay. Well,
It was worth a shot.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
So the fight begins, and immediately the half-orc kind of steps away from the Arcanist, and the Arcanist turns to you, and he's like... and then as he's taking that sigh, you just try and hit him with a spell, and he's just... and he's going to just kind of... He rubs his eyes, and he lifts his hands, bringing a wand out in one hand, and he begins to cast a spell at you.
Alright.
Do me a favor and roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh god. Let's see the travel. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So he kind of concentrates for a moment, and then you see this sliver of energy just shoot out of his hands, and you just... That's not real. And it's before it even hits you, it's just out of the air. And the sorcerer kind of looks at you like, stand ready.
I'm sorry. Why did I imagine him doing the Wario?
I don't know. You are the only one who can understand that. Your turn, Mori.
Your what?
Mori.
What's
Your
the
turn,
range?
Morrigan.
What's the... hold on.
We need to get you a better nickname, Yor. That
Big
doesn't
J.
confuse.
Agreed.
It's
Call him Big J.
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
as
call him Big
close as
J
I
now.
can.
Yeah, you can run up to him. You are about exactly 55 feet from him.
And I have 30 feet.
Yes.
I don't know where that was. Hold on. Right there.
This one.
So you can about get up to the bladder box.
It's still not enough room for what I want to do, but oh my goodness!
Is the bladder
can I
box
cast-
actually there? Or is
Yeah,
it
it's
our-
actually... It's there.
I want to cast Chromatic Orb
Okay.
and do
That is...
frost damage,
That's a dex save, isn't it?
cold damage. It is a no. It is a
What?
20 plus 5. Frick.
Spell
It's a
attack.
Spell attack.
Spell attack.
An 11. That
Yeah.
does not hit.
Frick. Oh my god, that costs so much too.
So,
you- so much
you don't
damage.
use up. You don't use up the diamond. You get to keep the diamond.
Okay.
yeah, the diamond is
The
reusable.
chromatic orb diamond lives with you.
It is
Yeah,
reusable.
unless for components, unless it specifically says the item is destroyed, you keep it.
Okay, so the orb of frost just right past him, and he manages to sidestep it just in time. It's like his robes just freeze over as it's passing by, and he's like, "Oh, like okay, time to wake up." And he begins to focus again, and this is a spell attack as well.
Okay.
So, he raises his hand, and this burst of fire just splats into the ground in front of you, and this doesn't usually happen to me. Okay, your turn again.
Do you think? Ollie turns to Yor. I think Yor's still by her. He goes, I think he might be a little hungover.
A little or a lot, it's hard to say from this distance.
Scale from Yor to Kithma, how do you think?
Kithma.
I'm gonna try it again. Screw it.
That
Come on! It hits! Oh
It's
my
AC
god!
is 12.
Wizards!
Okay.
Very squishy.
That's 48 cold damage.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, that hurts.
I know, I'm not trying to knock him out quick.
Haha. Haha. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uh.
Are you sure about that?
So, which is this? Is this still cold damage?
Yes, cold damage.
Okay. So, as the sorcerer hurls a firebolt forward at you, it just kind of at your feet, and you just kind of look at him, and you hurl your own frozen orb at him, and he's just like still looking at his firebolt, all disappointed, and then his head completely freezes over, and he falls backward flat on the ground, and he is unable to move. The half-orc. That's the half-orc kind of looks down at his arcanist and says, "That was anticlimactic, wasn't it?"
Fenn's just like, just a bit. Just a bit.
Yeah, just a little.
I believe we had an arrangement.
Yeah. He kind of looks down at the arcanist, who is clearly his eyes are open, but his arms are limp at his sides, and as his head is frozen in ice. And he kind of turns to the druid and says, "Can you undo that?" The druid kind of kneels down next to the arcanist, and the half-orc steps up to you and tugs the token off of his neck and hands it to you and says, "A deal's a deal, I suppose."
Wow.
That was.
Thank you.
I'm going to not lie to you. That was disappointing.
Not for us.
He should have laid off the mead last night, but the celebration was, you know how these things go.
We had a pie eating contest, so we do.
Right.
Oh, I know. I definitely know.
Perhaps you should have carbo loaded then, because it seemed to work out for you.
Oh.
I'm gonna
And
return to the group.
you see that, and behind Mori, as she turns around to you guys, you watch the druid just kind of, with his staff, just tink, 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 the ice off the Arcanist's head.
Do you need help? Do you want me to melt that?
No, he's got it. You've got it.
All right.
Come on.
All right, let's
He doesn't
go.
want help from the newbie.
He's like a fucking soccer dad. He's just trying to expect the best from his kids, even if he has to point them in the right direction at knife point.
After a couple moments, the druid just, picks up the unconscious Arcanist and puts him over his shoulder. And as they go around the corner, the half-orc says, well, we'll see you around, I suppose.
See ya.
Ceasefire.
Bye.
This was very
Bye.
disappointing.
You do kind of have to feel a little bad for him.
That was
Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
good job,
Amazing
Maury.
fight.
Good job.
They targeted us. You
Yeah.
totally rocked it. Good job,
Yeah,
Maury.
good job.
Good job, Murray.
Thank
You
you.
picked the wrong fight.
Halfling
Yeah,
Little
that's
Five.
Jesus. Halfling low 5 to a normal-sized person would be terrible.
Okay. I guess we keep exploring, right? Well, we don't want to go in the same direction they did, because otherwise it's that
Yeah.
awkward thing where you're walking in the same direction as somebody who said just say goodbye. So,
So we're back to the map. The half-orc, they went around this corner here.
Okay, so they're going into that alleyway,
Yeah.
kind of, right? So walking past probably, yeah. Walking past would be a good idea.
okay.
Yeah, we should be fine. They won't mess with us.
Yes. Do you still
Just
have
wait
that token, or are you gonna hand it off to anyone? Maury?
Does anyone want to hold it, or?
I'll hold it. If I'm the target, then I'm the target, but I think it would probably be better, at least.
Yeah, I don't have enough spells to protect me now. I'm gonna be.
Should I give you mine too then? Because
Oh yeah. Everyone
Maybe
can-
we should spread them out just in case.
All in the same. We should spread them out.
I can put it in my backpack. It's not.
Okay, if everyone has a place to put it, then hold on to it at least.
I mean, I can hide it underneath my armor.
I mean that works.
So do you
It's
guys,
armor,
do you guys proceed forward around the corner up ahead, or do you go back, or you find
We're
it?
gonna-
Yeah, I think we should go around the corner.
Yeah,
Okay.
proceed forward and then to the right.
As you guys are pushing forward from the alley, you can kind of hear, well, I didn't know she was going to use... I was just using cantrips. I'm sorry.
Somebody's getting lectured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only use 10% of my power.
So...
No nonsense from Maury.
Let me look at my rolls here for a moment here. I rolled a 1, and then I rolled that nat 14, and then I rolled a 2. That spells an NPC death.
Thormir, you gotta move up.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. Wee. Right, you drive them.
The map is ending.
Oh god.
Yeah, it doesn't go.
Now we're over here.
Just go around the
I'm into the nothing!
Okay, let's all just everyone reconvene on the other side of the corner. Oh god.
As you guys push around the corner, I'd like another perception check from the two you've designated as your perceivers, Wander and Kithmia.
Someone
Use
someone
them eyeballs.
leave some over here also.
Could someone move me?
Yeah, we got it.
Thank you.
I just noticed
I can't-
Menace
the stream delay.
Bear in a
Yeah.
suit.
Yes.
Awesome.
Wander.
I'm working on it. I hit back. Oh god.
Okay.
I hit backspace instead of enter.
So
Oh, no.
Wander, you're like looking behind everyone, and you're kind of listening to that muttered lecture going on in the alley behind you, and that's a little entertaining. Kithmia, as you walk around the corner, The road ahead of you seems clear. Ahead you do see the cathedral. However, you do hear from the alley right nearby.
That alley up to the left, or that little tiny one in between the two buildings?
The one to your left, the tiny one.
Okay. Like, wait! I hear something over there. Shh.
You
And I'll
definitely
point.
hear heavy footsteps.
Point over here. I don't know how to make it.
You
Ping.
point here. And are you
Oh,
looking around?
there.
Fens.
Yeah, how do I... Oh,
Hold and click.
Yes, that. I'm on the wrong...
Fen's just going to ready his weapon.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Short sword's back out.
Alright.
Okay.
It sounds big. I'm gonna back
Or
up.
long sword, not short sword.
Okay. As you guys kind of watch the alley, you see the tip of a weapon, a giant weapon, push out the corner. And then you see a huge horned bull head look around the corner at you. And you just hear,
Oh dear.
and a minotaur
Oh no.
walks out of the alley.
Good thing I wore the brown pants today.
I'm glad I backed up.
As this minotaur's looking down at you, you just see this huge fanged smile just and he begins to charge. Roll initiative.
Okay.
God. I should have
Hey,
said this
Yor,
first.
could you roll for me, please?
I don't know what your initiative is.
It's 1d20 plus 1.
Okay.
Okay, I'll roll one for him then. Or do
Oh,
you
God.
have-
Thank you.
Thank you.
18 on the initiative.
Okay.
Man, I'm getting good rolls.
I got a 15, and Lusam has a 14.
Okay. Lusam, what was your initial?
14.
This is 14.
Wander.
11.
Mori.
19.
Thormir.
15.
Okay, dead. Ollie.
Ollie?
She has 20. 15 plus 5.
20.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I muted myself. It was
Kith-
20.
It's okay.
6.
6. Jor'vandir.
18.
And then the Minotaur gets a 10.
The minute turd.
Okay. The only one I see is the...
Yeah, the only one on
I
stream
s-
is the Minotaur.
That's it? What do you mean?
No.
In the turn
no,
order thing?
The turn order. The only one showing is the Minotaur, not everyone else.
Oh, hang on. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Descending.
But,
I like how when you hover over it, it outlines it in yellow.
yeah, that is nice. But,
Like, hey, there's the thing who's about to smack the shit out you.
Is it working now?
No, it's not.
No.
Did,
No.
you, put,
I still
There's
just said a
none of them.
Minotaur.
did you put it in as DM only, or...
No.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll just tell you whose turn it is. Lusam, your initial was 21.
No, this is
Wait,
this
what?
was
No,
15.
14. 14. Mine was
14.
14.
Oh my god. It reset everything.
Rip.
Wander, what
That's
was
from
your
last
first
fight.
Mine's 11.
one? Thank you. Mori.
19.
Mori. Okay.
Thormir.
15.
Why is this thing terrible? Ollie.
20.
There we go. Kith.
6.
Jor'vandir.
18.
Okay. There we go. Is it working now? Can you see it now?
It still doesn't show it for us.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Ollie, you are going first, and this Minotaur has just poked out of the corner and is smiling down at you and has just began to charge.
Can I parkour up the wall and like try to hit him in the head?
Raw acrobatics.
19.
Yes, you certainly can.
Okay, so then I'm going to roll my attack with the quarterstaff. Which means I need to be on the right. There we are.
Uh, 25 hits.
Okay.
25 hits an ancient dragon. So, yeah, well done.
Oh, this is a good omen.
8 points of damage. Okay.
8 points of damage.
So-
I'm going to...
Go ahead.
I was just going to say I was going to spend a key point to do flurry blows.
You certainly can.
Okay. So that should give me 2 more attacks.
It usually does.
Yeah.
On a normal day.
Imagining just keeping herself aloft in the air in front of this thing with the first attack, just smacking him over and over.
19 also hits.
The monk is an anime protagonist.
Yes, the monk is an anime protagonist. Thank you.
11. Flurry of Blows is an unarmed strike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is okay. I just don't want my Minotaur to die in one round.
No, it's fine. I just used the wrong die. Just like a dumbass. So that's 8 points of damage from the unarmed strike.
Okay. Do you get 2 strikes
And
or
then-
just 1?
I get 2 for flurry. Otherwise, it would just be 1 for the bonus attack.
Precisi.
That also hits.
D6.
It's just how I see it.
Yes. Yes.
So it's another 9 points of damage from the flurry.
So,
Oh.
total
She basically runs up. Yeah.
24 points of damage in 1 round. You see Ollie, this tiny little monk, looking up at this large, monstrous Minotaur who's peeked around the corner with a great axe just right at, basically over her head. And she runs up the wall, jumps off of it, and 3 hits, just faster than anyone can actually see happen before the halfling has landed square on her feet right in front of this large creature. And the Minotaur, is reacting slowly, just holding its head with its offhand. Mori, it's your turn. Unless you want to spend movement to do something? Or a key point? Ollie?
No, I'm done. I'm good.
Okay, Mori.
Sorry.
I think I'm just gonna do frostbite, the cantrip.
Sure. Is that a dex save?
Yeah, it's a Constitution save of 13.
Oh, good. It's good at that. But I rolled a 1. It ain't that good.
1d6 frost damage.
Are you sure a 4 doesn't save?
Okay.
Okay.
No. Poor Echo.
Echo.
It's
Monster.
Okay. It's okay. There's more stuff. So you do 4 points of cold damage? Or no, it's necrotic damage.
No, cold. That you're thinking of chill touch.
I am. Sorry. Okay, so 4 points of cold damage, and then it has something on its something?
Because fast woman intuition target must be good save. It has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Oh, great. Okay, that's what I was worried about. All right, so you, after Ollie smacks it after the second hit, you watch as its arms just begin to frost over as Mori's hands are raised over her book. Anything else you'd like to do?
Step back a bit. I don't want to get too close to that thing.
Okay. Jor'vandir?
He's going to look over, and he is going to Eldritch Blast right to the face.
Roll that attack.
9.
Does not hit.
I get a bonus action.
You do.
I'm going
Get
to
to
use
try
that to
again.
also get to try again.
Mulligan.
Come on. Mulligan. Fuck.
Okay, so with all of this action suddenly going on and the sudden appearance of a giant bull man, you pull out your sword and you slash it twice in the direction Eldritch blasts flying between its legs. To no effect.
Oh. Damn it.
Thormir,
Yes.
it is your turn. What would you like to do,
Oh.
sir?
I would like to run up and hit him with a sword.
You can
very
absolutely
hard.
do that.
And I have my longsword out at the moment.
As you run up close to it, what is your passive perception?
13.
A 13? Okay. You hear... Even this Minotaur is not moving at the moment. You hear more heavy footsteps.
Oh, giblets. I'm going to yell out, "There's more!" And then I'm going to take my swing.
Okay.
Nope.
Roll
Nope.
1d4.
I hit myself in the face.
Roll 1d4.
Alright.
A 2. Roll an attack.
Oh, giblets. 16.
Nope, that doesn't hit. So, you swing super wide at the Minotaur, a little over-aggressively as you hear the other one approaching, and your sword slashes, and Ollie catches it out of the left of her eye and just taps away the blade with the tip of her quarterstaff.
My bad.
Is that all you got?
I believe that's all. I believe that's all I have. Jeez.
Okay, Lusam, it is your turn.
Nice.
I was gonna run up and do my flame sword thing, but instead I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it because there's not enough room.
How original! Roll an attack.
Yes, it'll be just straight 1d10 if someone could roll that for me, please. Thank you very much.
What's the
1d10.
bonus to your attack? A d20 plus what?
Oh shit! It's the proficiency bonus, right?
Yes.
I'll pull up his character sheet.
2.
Proficiency plus charisma usually.
Usually.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Hold up. I'm pulling up his character sheet.
Okay.
I'm on my character sheet right now. It's not letting me actually scroll anything though. 4. Proficiency plus charisma 4. 1d10 plus 4.
A d20 plus 4.
Eldritch Blast is +3 to hit.
Thank
Wait.
you. All right.
To hit?
Yes.
Sorry.
Roll a d20 plus 3, somebody who is not me.
There it is.
That does not hit.
8.
So,
Cool.
with all of this hullabaloo...
One more time.
Okay. Roll another one. That one hits. Okay, roll 1d10.
And that's 1d10 plus... Oh, it's just 1d10.
Yeah.
It's a baby blast.
Oh.
1 damage. So,
Fuck.
just surges of eldritch energy flying from the back line, and one finally does hit and nicks the Minotaur right at the base of the horn. And the Minotaur just kind of...
Is that a fly?
Wonder, Lusam, you gonna do any moves?
I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
Do some sick dance moves? Alright, Wander, it is your turn.
Wander's going to shoot an arrow at the Minotaur's head.
Okay.
Oh, it's... I keep hitting backspace instead of plus.
Well, stop doing that.
I'm trying.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, and Starscream is very excited about the critical hit. Roll your crit. If you remember the rule, roll 1d8 as you normally would, and then add the maximum damage you can do with your longbow.
So
1d8 plus 8 plus your modifiers.
Yeah.
1d8 plus 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, plus 11. So my modifier is plus 3. Right? That's close. Okay, yeah. All right, so it'll be 1d8 plus 11.
13 points of damage. Okay. The first ranged hit that did something. A arrow sinks right in between the links in the chest plate on this Minotaur's armor, and the Minotaur grips it and he kind of takes another step back, preparing to charge, and it is his turn unless you have a bonus action or something else you'd like to do.
Nope.
Okay. The Minotaur takes a step back and is going to go for a stroll. let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It can get here.
Oh no.
It just moved outside my range, so I think I get an
and
attack of
Thormir
opportunity.
are both going to get attacks of opportunity if you succeed on a saving throw.
Okay.
Because it is trying to gore all of you.
What's a dex or con or...
I'm getting there. Hold on. It is a strength saving throw from Thormir and Ollie.
19.
Thormir, you are not knocked prone. Ollie, you
Can I-
are knocked prone.
Wait, what was it? A dex saving throw?
It
No,
is a
strength.
strength saving throw from all
Not
of
getting
you.
gored.
Roll me a strength save. Mori, Kith, Jor'vandir, Wander, and Lusam. That's a fail.
All right.
Wow. I'm really sucking.
So, Ollie, you are moved 10 feet in the direction the Minotaur moved, and you are prone.
Oh,
Thormir, you are
Okay.
fine. Mori,
Do I get that attack of opportunity, though?
you sure can in a moment. Let's finish getting everyone set up here.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Wander, you are going to take some damage, whether you succeed or not. Oh, you succeeded. You still take... it's trying to basically poke you with the horns on its head.
Ow.
So I'm rolling an attack here. Fuck. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay, great. So the Minotaur, runs by you, and you just kind of manage to shove its head out of the way, so the horn barely misses you. And it's pissed because it wanted to freaking gore you because you shot it in the chest with a bow. It's going to whip around and attempt an axe strike on you as it finishes its charge.
Oh no.
Oh, very nice.
It's not going to do this reckless, because that would be a bad idea.
I didn't roll the one
right.
strength saving throw. So, yeah.
Thormir, will you roll a
1d
strength save for Lusam?
1d20 plus
let's
2.
see.
I didn't want to get too far without that.
Okay, that is his strength save, 7.
Okay, so, Lusam,
7.
you were carried along the end of the path. Kithmia, you were pulled up. You're next to Wander now. Jor'vandir, you are, right next to Wander as well. Mori, you're all just kind of in a dog pile over here. And he is sweeping a strike down on you, Wander.
Just let me know when I can roll that attack.
Does that hurt us or
opportunity,
just
by the way.
move us?
It only hurts if you're the target of the gore.
Okay.
Does an 8 hit you? This
No.
is the most ineffective Minotaur I've ever seen in my fucking life. Was that roll an attack there, Thormir, please?
Nope.
That definitely does not hit. Okay, so all of you are prone, except for Wander and Thormir.
Hey.
oh no.
And that's all this Minotaur managed to accomplish.
He just knocked everybody
this is-
down.
This is his silent protest for not wanting.
I'm having a great
He's
time.
being a bully.
Okay, Kith, it's your turn. You are
Okay,
on your
quick
back.
question.
Yes?
Do we know it's a minotaur, or do we just think it's a horn?
You know what a Minotaur is.
Okay, just for the
You've
journal.
read stories about them, and Jesus Christ, I don't want to have to go through the whole thing. It could be a bull man. No, it's...
No, that's fine. I just didn't want to write it wrong. Okay. Can I stand up and cast a spell?
You can. Standing up just costs half your move.
Alright, I stand up and I cast Sacred Flame!
Is that a dex save?
It is! It's right there. Dex 13 save.
Oh boy, I hope I make it.
Well, I've been about as effective as the Minotaur, so...
Jesus Christ. Hang on. I need to see what his dex bonus is, because it's not great. It's nothing. So, I rolled a 6.
Alright, I hit him for 4! Radiant light! Bing!
Okay. Alright, so...
I blind you!
This radiant burst of flame just washes up the Minotaur's chest. And
Thanks,
it's already pissed.
Yeah, I have a dart. Throw a dart.
Alright, throw that dart.
Why not?
Why does he sound drunk?
Because the internet is slowing down her voice. We're just going to have to deal with that.
Wow. Dang.
Okay, roll 1d4. Okay, you throw the dart. It's basically just a small throwing knife. It just kind of skins off one of his knee pads. He doesn't even notice.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, Mori, it's your turn. You're prone.
I'm going to stand up.
You rise.
And I'm gonna hit him with a creep bonfire.
Okay.
Right below.
That is be a dex save, is it not?
Yep, dex save 13.
Ha-ha! I scared everyone in the building. The Minotaur successfully dodges the bonfire as it bursts out of the ground. The Minotaur steps to the side quickly and is not harmed. I saved. I made a save, you guys. I'm excited. Okay.
I think that's the first time.
It is. It is indeed. Okay. So, anything else you want to do, Maury?
Can I back away from the Minotaur?
You can. You have 15 feet of movement.
Here's good.
Okay. Jor'vandir, it's your turn.
I'm going to stand up.
You do so.
And then, since I don't actually have any big spells right now, I'm going to Eldritch Blast again.
You Eldritch Blast. Alright, roll the attack.
14.
14 just hits.
Alright. And that's a D20.
Is it? That's a big Eldritch Blast.
D10. D10 plus 14. Plus 4, not 14. $7-11.
Okay. You
That's
do
the first one.
The first Eldritch Blast hits him for 11 damage. Next one.
Next one.
Unless you do something else with your bonus section, I hate to assume.
No.
It's your life. You can do what you like. 19 hits.
Yeah. 19 hits. That's going to be another D10. Plus 4.
Okay.
12 damage.
Okay. The Eldritch turret continues its job and blasts Eldritch Blasts into the Minotaur, bursting into its chest plate. You see the armor on the Minotaur is falling apart now, and black scorch marks are visible on its really kind of gross-looking brown, hairy hide. And the Minotaur is just...
And then I'm gonna use a bonus. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to kind of back up over here.
Okay.
That's gonna be it.
Thormir.
Yay.
It is your turn. You're kind of standing there. You managed to shove the Minotaur aside as it rushed you.
Alright, I'm going to rush after it.
How much move have you got?
I have 25 feet.
I don't know if you can make it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you can.
5?
You can just make it. Because Kithmia does not actually restrict your movement. She's a halfling.
Look it up. I will take another swipe with my.
Mess everything up here. Go ahead.
I'll take another swipe with my longsword. 11.
11 does not hit.
And I will punch him right in the grundle.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Nope.
The grundle, the taint, the fleshy fun
It punches you.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
Lusam, it's your turn.
What are you talking about now?
Okay.
I can't hit shit today.
Where is Lusam? Is he underneath somewhere?
I'm here.
Oh,
Maybe.
you're behind the Minotaur.
No, he's behind the door.
I'm behind
Right,
the
you're
Minotaur, I
prone.
think, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna stand up and draw my rapier and do my blood maledict, which I need someone to roll a 1d4 for me and tell me what it was.
It was a
1d4.
3.
Cool, I take 3 points of damage and light my sword on fire.
Okay.
And then I try to run it through.
You want to give him the hokey pokey? Roll that attack.
I would indeed like to give him a hokey pokey. Okay, that'll be 1d8 plus 1 plus... Hold on.
Perhaps 1d4?
Okay, good. It doesn't actually tell me how much extra damage. It just says extra damage.
I think
Okay.
it's 1d4.
I think it's 1d4 extra damage.
No, that's the damage I take whenever I do the right. Nah, screw it. We'll call it 1d4 extra damage until later. So it'll be 1d8 plus 1, and then plus 1d4.
Someone roll Lusam's attack with the Rapier, please. Someone be
I got it.
Thormir, because you have a sheet.
Wait.
open.
+3.
We need to do a to hit roll though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
17.
because that's how attacks work.
17
Yeah,
does hit.
sorry.
The pokey is successful. Roll damage, 1d8 plus 1 plus 1d4.
Cool.
Okay, so 1d8,
That is a max damage on the 8.
and then just a d4 flat.
1d4.
Yeah.
Another 4.
That's
12
max
points of
damage.
Okay. You kind of step up, and the Minotaur its back is facing you, but it's covered in armor. So you kind of, and you stab it in the back of the kneecaps, and you watch as it just lurches forward, its leg almost giving out underneath it.
Jesus Christ, how much health does this thing have?
It's
a Minotaur.
It's a cow. Wander.
It's a cow.
Oh! If I hit a cow with a bat, it'll die!
But how many times is the question?
Wander.
How many times does it take?
Wander, it's
They
your
have ours.
turn.
Green hemorrhaging will do a lot.
Alright, Wander is going to move first to get a little bit of distance on this thing, because she's already almost been gored and almost had her head taken off with an axe.
But you didn't.
But almost. Almost is enough.
Okay, where are you going?
So she's like only to like right here.
Okay.
She's not going real far. And then I'm gonna try to shoot it again with my longbow.
Roll that attack.
$22.
22 hits.
Okay.
Roll damage. Five points of damage. Okay, as the Minotaur is like whipping around to deal with the rapier that just poked him in the knee, another arrow just sinks into his neck, and the Minotaur turns to face you, just anger filling his face, and that is now the Minotaur's turn?
Yes.
Okay. The first thing that happens is behind you, Wonder, you hear as another Minotaur pokes around the farther corner.
Kind of what I figured was gonna happen.
And it sees what's going on. It just sees people. It doesn't see the other Minotaur getting poked to death. It's going to immediately charge in. I'm going to roll a 1d6 to decide if that's on Mori, Wander, or Yor. Okay. Let's find out. Okay, it's going on Yor.
Oh no.
So it's charging Mori and Wander, and Yor, I need a strength saving throw, please.
From me or everyone?
All of you.
Oh.
Because we're between it and you.
Choo
Oh, yeah,
choo,
that's a
here
good
comes
point.
the cow train. Okay.
Oh boy.
Mori and Whttrs, you both just kind of sidestep out of the way as it's rushing by, batting it to the side.
Oh,
and
wait, hold
Yor,
on.
let's see how you do.
That's
7-10 split.
That's a 3 because I forgot to add the -1.
Okay, you are now prone, Yor, which means his gore attack has advantage.
Oh.
Oh
gee.
boy. I think I'll be healing.
Oh.
That's a nat 20.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I hit someone! Okay,
I'm just looking
Might
for
just kill
myself.
them.
no, I don't think I'll kill him.
I have more health than you think.
Let's see. Okay, so that's 2d8 plus 4. Okay, that's 11 plus 16 plus 4.
Plus 16?
Yeah, I rolled a crit.
Oh.
So that's
Oh, no.
31 points of goring damage. And
I hope
you
you're
guys,
below 0.
You guys watch as Yor this minotaur just charges forward and thrusts its horns up into yours abdomen, and he gets lifted clean off the street and tossed to the side by this gigantic minotaur and hurled to the side, now prone against the building.
I'm at 1 HP! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Okay, I'm going to put him in so you can see him. Alright. And that is that Minotaur's turn. The other Minotaur that's currently engaged with Kithmia and Lusam is going to whip around and swing a slash at you, Lusam.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Wait, where is yours? Is he like behind them? I can't.
He's up here. He got thrown against the building by the gore attack. Okay, it does a 14 hit you.
No.
Okay, so this first Minotaur is bleeding out in a bunch of places and covered in burn marks, filled with rage, just swings at you and misses probably pretty close. Yeah. And he's just going to like scream in your face, and that's his turn. Kith, it's your turn. There's a Minotaur behind you and a Minotaur in front of you.
So I just realized I never healed from last session.
That sucks.
Yeah.
How you looking?
That really not good.
Well,
we
there's
didn't
a
really
Minotaur
have
behind you and a Minotaur in front of you.
Okay. Are you unconscious there, Lusam?
No.
He's at 1.
Yor is at
He's
1.
at 1?
I am fine.
Lusam hasn't gotten hit.
You
He's
watch
okay.
as Yor gets literally picked up by the
that was
horns
Yor.
of the
Okay,
Minotaur
sorry.
and hurled to the side.
Mixing up the icons. Okay. Okay, alright.
I forgot to make that Minotaur's axe attack, but that's okay. We'll deal with that later.
I really wish I had
Thank you
remembered
that
to
you
heal.
forgot. Thank you for forgetting.
I did not mean to.
Okay. If I run over there, I get 2 attacks of opportunity, right?
If you run over to Yor right now, yes, both Minotaurs are going to swing at you. Probably.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay.
Why not?
Okay. Okay, so my better option here is to hit one hard and hope. Take it down.
Which one?
The one's pretty damaged, but it hasn't really hit anybody. He sucks. So I think I'm going to go with the one that bored my friend. Although he's also... But I need to get over... Alright. So, I'm going to do guiding
you are
bolt.
You are right next to one, and the other one is 10 feet from you.
Yeah, but he's busy with some, so...
Okay.
He's got 10-foot reach, right?
Yes.
It looks like 5 feet on my grid. Okay.
Sorry.
No. I just... Do they get attacks of opportunity if I cast, or is it only if I move?
They do not have the Mage Hunter feat. I'm just going to give you that one for free.
Alright, I don't know how it is in 5th. So,
Sure.
Okay. Range spell attack. Does that mean I have to roll to hit?
Yes.
But he's huge. He's right there.
That
So
is still
I'm
an
gonna
attack.
do guiding bolt
On which one?
on the second one, the one that just gored my friend.
Okay. Roll the
And I'm
attack.
gonna cast it at level 2.
Okay, this
So,
is a
what do I
guiding bolt. It's a big one. Roll the attack. It's a spell attack. D20 plus your whatever it is on your D&D Beyond.
Oh, spell attack. There it is. Okay, plus 5. All right. 1d20 plus 5 spell attack.
That definitely hits.
All right. So the damage is 5d6, and it is radiant, and I don't see anything about a save. So
No, it's just you just hit it with the spell attack, so it takes this damage. Go ahead and roll 5d6.
Imagine if that was a crit.
It would be nasty. 19
Very
points
nasty.
of damage. This glowing
I'll
bolt
take
of
it.
radiant energy just flies up from the tiny little halfling in between the two minotaurs and slams into the minotaur's head, and it almost is knocked back off its feet. It has to catch its balance, just taking 2 steps back toward you, Wonder, and it's just...
Thanks again, Kalimvor.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Damn it, Echo.
Ollie, it is your turn.
Okay, so like I'm closer to.
You're 10 feet from both of them.
I have to fucking
Double disengage.
No,
No.
if you can choose, like, if you move straight forward, you'll be 5 feet within either of them. Like, you can get within 5 feet of one without getting away from 10 feet. Okay, so Ollie dashes in between the two Minotaurs and with a jump smacks her quarterstaff across the head of the Minotaur, right where the guiding bolt hit. And you watch as the radiant energy just guides the swing straight into the jawbone of this Minotaur. And then, as on the way back down, she attempts to slash a kick out at the Minotaur, and it just misses. Maury. A whole lot of shenanigans are going on right now.
Sure is.
There's one Minotaur pretty close to you that looks pretty much okay, and then the other Minotaur is, like, bleeding and breathing heavily and grunting and trying to swing kind of fruitlessly at the blue guy.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on the one that is untouched.
Okay. What's the save on that?
13 wisdom.
Okay, he's not the super wisest kind, but that's a 14.
Come on.
You gotta tell a better joke than that.
Yeah, I need to start getting Minotaur jokes.
Your mom. Sorry.
You're not sorry. Don't lie like that.
Okay. So, you attempt to force the Minotaur into a laugh, and it just and just kind of shakes it off. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
All right, Jor'vandir, you're looking like shit, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You're bleeding out your mouth. You feel several ribs are broken, and there's a big hole in your abdomen. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm just gonna sit there, dying, and just casually cast Eldritch Blast at the thing again.
Which one?
The one that just gored me.
Okay, roll that attack.
Okay.
As you're focusing on the Eldritch Blast, you kind of glance down at the abdomen wound, and there's something kind of pink in there. It's not supposed to be there. That is a miss.
I'm gonna try again.
When you cough,
Actually,
you see it like jiggle, like it's. Perhaps you should push that back in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my other hand back and just kind of press whatever is coming out back in.
Okay.
And then just kind of shakily point the sword at him with another Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll another attack.
14.
That just hits. It's you're kind of, you know, Tom Hanks at the end of Saving Private Ryan with a pistol at the tank. 12 points of damage.
This is actually that fucking scene. Oh no.
Oh, no.
That is a reference I didn't expect but can appreciate.
So, 12 points of damage. That is a potent Eldritch Blast as it blasts into the lower back of this Minotaur. And it whips around again to look at you. And you're not in good shape. Thormir.
Yes.
You hear all this combat going on. You hear Jor'vandir in the back just... What are you going to do?
Shit. I think I'm gonna try to take down the one that we got first.
Okay, roll an attack.
How's he looking health-wise?
He's looking real bad.
I'm gonna swing at him real hard.
One of his legs is, like, not working, and he's bleeding all over the place, and he's got burn marks everywhere, and he's looking not good.
We're gonna take out we're gonna get rid of one instance of damage. 19.
That hits.
Finally.
Roll damage.
What was
Roll damage.
4? Alright. Oh, 9 damage.
How would you like to finish off this Minotaur?
Can I bisect him from the grundle to the horns?
It's a lot of meat to go through. I would say you could probably go about halfway.
Okay, then I'll just cut him, like, sideways, like, horizontally.
Okay.
This is
Of
fine.
the ways
From-
you can be cleft in twain, you choose the less painful one.
I
And
don't like him here
Weird
anymore. He can go away.
you slash him across the middle end. The Minotaur, reeling back with its great axe to swing at Lusam again, it just and it falls to the ground, blood
From
just all over the dang place.
sternum to sphincter.
Yeah,
Then how far away is the other one, the new one?
he's 10 feet from you.
Okay, I'm going to turn around and do a flying punch to the gut. Because my
You
bonus
use
action.
Superman. Okay, you roll that Superman
Yeah.
punch.
13.
That doesn't hit.
Damn.
So you leap after the Minotaur with a left hook just coming off the grip of your long sword, and punk, and you feel your knuckles are like, ow, as you punch it square in the armor.
Ah! Not a monk. Not used to this. Ow, my fingers.
Yeah, Ollie's right next to you and like, all right, Lusam, you watched as this Minotaur, who just was like swung at you and reeling back for another swing, gets cleft in half and falls over.
By a dwarf.
All right. So
It was
I'm
icky.
gonna. Sorry.
It was
What?
icky. It was real gross.
Yeah. So I'm going to, having watched your fly through the air, I'm going to use. I misspoke earlier. I meant what was the thing? I meant Crimson Ray instead of Blood Maledict earlier. But now I'm going to use one of my actual Blood Maledict abilities, and I'm going to heal one creature within 60 feet for an amount equal to my Crimson Ray right die rolled twice plus 1. So it'll be 2d4 plus 1 if someone could do that for me, please. Thank you.
Thormir, roll 2d4, please.
Okie dokie. 2d4
Plus 1.
plus.
It's like, I need that plus 1! That's 7 hit points you get back.
Okay.
You feel the blood in your body begin to slowly clot and knit itself back together, and your abdomen, you no longer can see your own intestine.
Oh, that's.
Oh my!
Yeah. Then
Inside,
I'm going
stay
to-
inside. Inside, stay inside.
doctor said my bleeding was internal. That's where it's supposed to be. Sorry.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my my actual action
Thank you, Jake.
to.
Wait, was that the action you just took, or is that a bonus action?
No, that was a bonus action.
Okay.
And then how far away is the Minotaur to me? And is there anything in the way?
15 feet.
Because is there? I'm gonna run over because my sword is still on fire, and run it through the rapier.
Also give him a hokey pokey.
Yes.
Thormir, roll 1d20 plus 4 for his attack.
Wait, plus 4. What?
Is it plus 4, plus 6, plus 5? What is it?
Remind me what that's just proficiency bonus and then whatever the plus for the weapon is, right?
No,
What was he-
if you're proficient with it, it's proficiency plus whatever.
What's he
strength.
throwing?
He's not throwing anything. He's running over and stabbing it with a rapier, so it's 1d20
Okay,
plus
so
his
plus
dex
3.
mod plus proficiency.
So it's plus
3.
3.
Oh, plus the dex mod. Okay.
Yeah.
So
16.
16.
Roll
And
damage.
that's
1d8 plus 1
1d plus.
plus
and
1d4.
then plus 1d4.
And
Thank you,
1
guys, I'm sorry.
4.
2.
5
Someone
damage
still
total.
had a working computer. This won't be a problem.
Okay.
Ugh.
So you run up to the Minotaur.
Okay.
You,
But,
you can't find a
You know
place
I'm
to get
joking.
instead.
Shut up.
Instead, you slash it, and the flames seem to scorch up the side of the Minotaur, and it just... But it doesn't seem to really care. Wander, you're in melee with a Minotaur.
Yes.
You got
I think we
this.
should.
Of course.
I believe in you.
Always.
This kind of hulking bull man looming over you, but his attention is not on you. That doesn't mean he doesn't see you, but he looks like he's not going to swing at you, unless you leave.
Unless I leave.
Unless you take a few steps to the right and then jump.
if I move, he's gonna.
All bets are off.
Yeah.
All bets are off.
They can't see you if you're not
It's like a
moving.
T-Rex. Yeah, just don't move.
Pain.
Without love.
I mean, you can take an action to disengage, but then you don't get to do anything to hurt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna shoot at it again.
Okay. In melee, which means you have disadvantage on the
Yeah.
attack. However, Ollie is on the other side, so you have flanking, which gives you advantage, so it's just a straight roll.
So just a straight roll. Okay.
Ollie's kind of like poking up at the Minotaur with a quarterstaff, trying to get an opening. That hits decisively. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Smart. Yeah. You'd think I would remember.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
So this Minotaur, you take a step back and you aim up, having to crane your neck to get a shot. And now that you're this close, you can actually see slats in the armor that you can fit an arrow into. So you do. You sink an arrow underneath its left arm, and it just and it tries to like bat it away, but it's an arrow. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
No.
Okay. It's now the
I feel like anything else I would do is just going to make things worse for me, so.
it's now the Minotaur's turn,
Oh no.
and it doesn't like getting poked by this quarterstaff. Ollie, Kith, and Thormir, roll me strength saves.
Okay, though. 16.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
What the heck?
Well, that's
Oh.
Kith, you are
How many have I rolled?
a lot.
That's
Kith,
a lot of natural ones.
Kith, you are now prone and 10 feet this way.
Ow! Does that hurt me?
No, you're just prone. Thormir, you're fine.
Playing
Yay!
croquet with me.
Ollie, you're fine.
Hooray!
And it is now over here. Lusam, I need one from you as well. I just realized that you were in the way.
Do I get an attack of
okay.
opportunity when it does that?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
Do I as well?
did you move me from when I attacked with the rapier?
No, you were supposed to be right here. Okay, so
Okay.
Lusam, Thormir, and Ollie needed to make strength saving throws, and Thormir and Ollie made it. Lusam, I need to see if you make it. So Thormir, roll a
One
strength
d20.
save.
4.
One d20 plus 2. If someone could
Okay.
please.
4.
Lusam, you were back over here, and you're prone.
It's like, stay in your corner.
Ollie, it was trying to charge forward and gore you on its horns, and you managed to just swat its head to the side, and it hurls past you, bulldozing over Thormir and everybody else. And you watch as Lusam and Kith both get just picked up by its shoulders and tossed to the side. And
All right, I'm
Do I
going to
get
use my reaction attack of opportunity to try to crack it across the knees with my quarterstaff.
go for it.
Do I get one as well?
Break
Since
its
I
kneecaps!
resisted?
Yes. Someone
Oh, I
is,
missed.
someone is hot miking as if they're in a helicopter right now.
Sorry.
Alright, and
My bad.
24.
24 hits, the 11 does not.
9 damage.
Okay, that is noticeable. You slash it across the waist as it runs past you, and you hear its bellowing as it finishes its charge, and then it's going to whip around, and it sees that you're prone, Kithmia, and it's going to swing at you with advantage.
Oh no.
Oh shit. AC 17.
I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Yes. Oh shit.
Where have I seen this before?
So, Kith, you're going to take a axe crit.
Oh god. This is bad.
That is unfortunately worse than a gore crit.
I'm probably gonna be dead.
Ollie, if
You
you
might be
can-
unconscious. You're not going to be dead.
Oh, I'm pretty low in hit points right now.
Okay, so it is 2d12 plus...
Fuck
4.
me.
So it is
Okay, I'm not dead,
29.
but I am unconscious.
Ollie.
No, we just have to get you out.
Ollie and Thormir, this Minotaur hurtles past you, and it knocks Kithmia and Lusam to the side, and immediately after finishing its charge, enraged by the longsword slash to its back. It whips around and immediately sees the small, frail figure of the prone Kith, and it raises its great axe high above its head and brings it straight down on her abdomen in one huge slash. And,
Oh, my new armor!
and blood just breaks
In my
out
body.
of the armor and splashes all over the floor. And Kithmia
I don't
is
even scream.
out.
I just lay there in unconscious shock.
And that is
Blood spurting.
the end of the Minotaur's turn. Kithmia, roll me a death saving throw.
Okay, how do I do that?
It's just
Just a
D20.
D20.
You need to get a 10 or higher. You fail your first death
Dice.
save.
Okay, I mark it on the thing. Got it.
Yeah, and you need to fail 2, I think, to die.
Three.
You need to fail
Shows
You
3.
roll 3 to die. Unless you roll a natural 1, in which case...
It counts as 2.
Yeah.
Same thing with a critical success. If you get a 6 critical success, it counts as 2 points towards.
I ruled that if you roll that 20 while you are unconscious, you wake up with 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's a common house rule.
Ollie,
Oh, okay.
it's your turn.
Ollie shrieks. How far away is this guy from me right now?
Right now, he's about 20 feet from you.
I'm gonna burn my last key point,
Okay.
and I'm gonna smack him with a water whip.
Okay.
So this is a ranged attack. No, it's not. I lied. It is not a ranged attack. It is a dex save. 13.
Let me see. I rolled a 9.
Okay. So this will be 3d10.
Okay.
That's 17 points of damage from the water whip.
Okay. So this Minotaur, which was at full health not too long ago, is suddenly looking pretty terrible as this lashing whip of water flies out of Ollie's water skin and picks up the Minotaur around the waist and slams it into the cobblestone road below him. And the Minotaur is not prone, but just... and its great axe is almost flown from its fingertips.
And I'm going to run over to Kith.
Okay. You're right.
There's nothing I can really do with my bonus action that is useful, because I've spent all my key points, so I'm just going to hover over Kith uselessly. While screaming at the Minotaur, like, "Ah!"
Right.
Oh, the Minotaur. I thought maybe you were screaming, Gaff! I was gonna be like, she doesn't answer you.
I didn't say anything because I'm unconscious. Okay. That's rough. Mori, it is your turn. There's some bad shenanigans going on over there.
Yep. I'm gonna cast my last chromatic orb at first level
Okay.
instead of level normally. That's +5. Not -5.
That hits. Roll damage.
Cool.
And what A element is this cold again?
Frost.
Okay. I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah. 3D.
3d8.
That's first level.
21
almost-
points of frost damage. This Minotaur, who is trying to get up after being water whipped straight onto the cobblestone, it looks up with it collecting its great axe again and raising it for a slash at the halflings. And as it does, you watch it slowly just... How do you want to kill this Minotaur, Mori?
I'm gonna have my frost orb smash into its chest, and then it's just gonna break into shards.
Okay, so as the cold energy approaches the Minotaur, you almost watch as the Minotaur slows down on its getting up and just... And then this bolt of pure frozen energy slams into him, and like the Terminator 2, hundreds of bloody frozen bits crash into a pile of debris on the cobblestone, and the second Minotaur is no more.
Okay.
And that is the end of initiative.
So, I think we can both agree. First thing we need to decide right now is if we're going to keep on going or if we're going to withdraw, because I don't think we can fight anymore. Not effectively, at least.
Kith, roll me another death save.
Thank you.
Heal her, heal her.
I'm gonna run over and stabilize her if I
17,
can.
you save.
Okay, do I need 3 successes?
You do need 3 successes.
Okay.
Or somebody
I'm gonna-
needs to friggin' heal you.
I'm gonna try to come over and stabilize her.
Okay, roll medicine.
Just,
The bells toll.
Stupid bot.
nope.
You don't understand what's wrong with her. You see this huge slash, and this wound is way beyond you.
I don't know what's going on. Somebody
Can you
help
buy
her.
some potions or something?
No.
Healing would stabilize her, correct?
Yep.
Yes, any
Healing
healing
would
would bring her back.
Then Wander's gonna come over and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Thank you.
Okay. Roll the heal. Roll the hit points. 1d8 plus something. Okay.
Nope, it's still good. 3 is enough. 3 is she's awake.
You awaken. You feel your chest knitting back together.
I hurt.
I hurt, I'm dead.
Not funny.
I'm just gonna walk over and just smack Lusam in the back of the head for that. No, just
Okay,
bad.
I'm gonna heal some more.
Mori, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Light on myself. 2d8 plus 3. Is anybody else badly hurt?
I have 8, but
23.
23.
I'm about at half.
You see ahead of you down this alley, only about 100 feet away, you see the cathedral. And you remember that's neutral ground, but you don't see anything else moving out here for the moment.
Did they say they would heal us there, or no? I can't remember.
No, it's just neutral ground. You
it's
don't.
neutral ground, so...
Okay, so I
If we
still
were going to
messages to
rest
spells.
somewhere, that would be a place to rest.
Yeah.
Okay, here's our options. I have 2 spells left. I can either heal me and then heal Lusam, or I can do Prayer of Healing over at the cathedral, which takes 10 minutes, but I can heal the whole group.
Or you could save them, and we could take a short rest in the cathedral.
Oh, I didn't know that gave you points back.
It does.
Yeah, you can roll hit dice.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's search these minotaurs for their token.
Well, the
And
one,
then go
one
to the
of them
cathedral.
is completely frozen in bloody bits, but in the middle of the cobblestones, you see stained with blood and frost is one token, and the other minotaur, which cut is half, and you see around its neck that is still intact but absolutely covered in minotaur blood, is another token.
Okay, let's get
I keep
those.
making messes of these people. What's going on?
Murder is messy.
Maury,
Yeah.
Yes.
you feel suddenly feel pressure on your shoulders.
Oh
You
no.
hear,
There we go.
I got 2.
Thank you.
Oh.
I had to pull out the old the bee heist, and one of them they got in an argument, but they didn't see me.
Very good.
Wait,
and
hold on.
you suddenly feel
4,
your 2
6.
tokens fall into your hand.
Okay.
Score.
I'll talk at them.
So we got
I'll tell
7 in
you when you
total.
get there.
and
Who all has the tokens? Like
I have 1. Maury has 3 now.
3 now.
And
Ollie has 1, and then the 2 that we just got.
Maury
I'll
has-
carry
Maury
the
has
2.
2
I'll
now.
carry the 2 since I'm unhurt.
Okay. So Lusam's got 2. I'm trying to keep track of who's got what tokens.
You got 1 at the start. You got 1 from the goblins. You got 2 from the minotaurs, and you just got 2 from Coria's pranks.
Yes.
And we got 1 from the duel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I say we should go to the cathedral.
let's just go to the cathedral, get everyone rested up. We got a while, so...
How long do we have for the festival?
You down there?
You have until
It's
7 the next morning.
Okay, so we've got time
time's
to take
up?
a short
It's
rest.
about 2 in the afternoon.
Which building is the cathedral? The
big
big
one.
one in the graveyard?
The big one.
Yes.
Yes,
the
the
one
big-
in the graveyard.
The large cathedral-looking building next to the large cathedral-looking building graveyard.
Alright, I'll try for the cathedral if you stay next to me, Ollie.
I will stay next to you.
Are you guys hurrying or are you sneaking?
Oh,
Hurry.
We're not sneaky.
We're not
yeah, I
sneaky.
Yeah.
We're not very good at
Let's
sneaking.
just accept that.
Okay, if we're not gonna be sneaky, I'm gonna have frostbite as an action, just constantly held in case anything jumps out of us.
Okay.
mhm.
Uh,
And
Let's see what we can do now.
as an action, I'm just gonna hold this. But if something tries to attack us or pops out, I'm going to try and cast blur on myself.
okay.
And I never extinguished my sword, so I'm just gonna keep it lit.
Great. Okay. So you
I don't
guys
have to hurt myself to reignite it.
run.
Run.
Yeah.
Run.
We're just gonna run.
We're gonna scurry,
No,
scurry,
no, no,
scurry.
no, no.
It's like a gimpy run, but yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep pace with Kith.
All right. As you guys breach the corner and you guys kind of fall into loose formation, do that for me, please. Put yourself in the order that you're going to move in.
Ollie.
Damn it, Kiss.
Hang on, I lost myself.
Stay in
Alright.
front
Standing
of
on me.
the
Stop
outfit.
standing on me. God damn.
Well, we're way up in the top of the map here.
You sure
I
are?
know.
Where the hell am I?
You're kind of
Yeah.
where the dead minotaurs are, above and to the left of them, just a little bit.
Oh, I see where I am.
Yeah, we don't have.
Can we
an
all
actual
scooch
token
forward
picture
just a
for you,
tiny
so
bit?
It's kind
Here, I
of.
got you.
Oh,
There.
Big map. Sorry.
big map.
Ding, 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 ding,
Okay.
ding, ding, ding.
So-
I mean,
We're
at
finding a
least
place
you aren't
to
trying to
get-
simulate moving.
That's okay.
Like,
Wait.
As you guys are, we don't have to. You don't have to fucking move your pieces like you're running. As you guys are making your way toward the
So
cathedral,
atmospheric, though.
yeah. This is.
when you guys get to here, I would like perception checks from Wonder and Kith.
Okay. Stop move. Ollie, stop.
I like how we just left.
Oh
two
god,
dead
it's a graveyard. There's
minotaurs.
probably undead.
Oh no. No.
But I think I can detect undead with just an action thing.
You can.
Ollie.
A 23.
At least I can make these
Nice.
checks.
As
11.
you're running to the alleys to your right, you definitely hear kind of shuffling and groaning noises.
Okay, can I do the undead thing? Eyes of the Grave.
Yes.
As an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination. So I'll do that.
Okay.
Hold up, guys.
Is it possible to just continue running past them without them
absolutely is.
noticing us?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do
I-
that
I-
first.
Okay. You use your eyes of the grave. You don't see anything. You hear kind of groaning coming from a nearby alleys, but you don't see anything, so you don't get it.
But I don't detect any undead.
No.
Okay, there's something down there. I can hear it groaning, but it's not undead.
We need to keep moving.
So let's
Now,
keep going.
the spell says that does not have full cover. That means if you can see it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I would have waited till I could see down the alley.
Well, you look down
But-
the alley and you don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know. At least I can't see anything, so... Oh, I get eyes.
Just
But-
keep moving. Everyone
Yeah,
keep
we just
moving.
Take
keep
note of
moving.
that for later.
Later.
So you guys keep moving in a hurry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
When you get here, I'd like another set of perception checks, please.
Ollie, stop. Ollie, no. What are you
Nope.
doing?
No.
Hitting the wrong button.
Oh, good. I rolled 20s being stupid.
Oh wow, I wrote that really badly. There we go. Oh my god.
You guys don't notice anything, and the way into the cathedral is clear.
Keep moving.
Keep moving.
Run!
You get through,
Dun,
you
no,
go
no,
through
no, no,
the
no, no.
concrete barriers on the outside of the cathedral, and you get into the halls and it's quiet and lit with torches.
Yay!
Yay!
And on that moment, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break.
Hey guys, it's me, Echo, your DM for the Rose Contracts. I just wanted to take a few minutes here during the player break to comment a bit on how things are going with the recordings. As you can tell, we are a real play channel, so I edit out as little as I can to maintain that goofy, authentic D&D feel. This has the unfortunate side effect of our players' internet problems coming through on the YouTube, and for that, I apologize. I promise they get better. We have received a lot of positive comments. A lot of people who have seen the Rose Contracts have really liked it, and due to that, we will absolutely keep posting the sessions. I just want to thank you guys for the kind words I've received regarding the channel. We're very new to this, and as you can imagine, there are some growing pains. Now, all that being said, let's get back into the festival.
Hog, motherfuckers!
Untitled.
Honk, goddamn.
So,
It's
you
amazing.
guys leave the cathedral, and you guys are pushing out into the cobbled street. I'd like
Move
perception
Morgan's
checks
and
from
Lusam's,
everybody.
Yeah, if you move Lusam and
Everybody, okay.
tokens.
No, I'm sorry. From Wander and Kith. You're,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Designated.
You said it.
Sorry.
Please ignore that roll.
Eeyore, ain't you stepping up a little bit too
Boom!
far there,
Yes,
bud?
Hmm?
Stepping up a little bit too far.
Can I?
I don't see you stepping out too far.
Kith, you see in the alley, not the alley, but the side street ahead of you, this one. You definitely spot a few of the cobbles that are higher than they should be.
Which street? I missed your click.
This one.
The
one
cobbles are higher than they should
There's a
be.
few cobbles that look like they were raised. Just like
Guys?
just a tiny amount, but you notice it.
I don't know if it's like a trap or just some really bad road work, but there's those. See those cobblestones? They look like they're higher than they should be. Serious tripping hazards.
Trap.
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 Okay. I didn't want to jump to the obvious conclusion, but trap it is.
I mean, it's better safe than sorry with those kinds of things.
Okay. Well, we could try to navigate around the trap.
We could take the
go
smaller
to the
street. Well, okay, on the map it's to the right, but to the characters it'll be to the left, where that wood fence is.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right by that really big, ominous-looking building.
Looks like with a telescope on top.
It looks like a tinker's mansion.
Yeah, we could go down that road. Unless
Okay.
they were also down
Let's
that
go that
road.
way.
Yeah, let's investigate that.
I propose we go down a road that the map has all of it.
So,
So
the building that you're talking about is one that you've actually noticed in Farum before.
I should hope so.
You know it, and there's a
like an
sign
arcade
in the
cabinet.
front that just has a few cogs on it, but you know it as Pitworth's Tinkers and Arcanum. It's basically a knick-knack and trinket shop. But
Is it run by a gnome?
Yes.
Awesome.
Amazing. Okay, let's investigate over here by the
Respect.
street.
Going over here. Maybe we
Mad
should move.
respect.
Maybe we should move as a group.
Yeah, can we?
Look, it's not my fault you guys don't click on your things and move them.
No, I meant keep us all in the same
We can't unless Echo does it.
I mean,
so
I
just
could
move your
group
piece.
everybody, but that's boring.
It's not that hard.
It's more fun.
I
to
like
watch
moving
us
my
struggle
token.
It's
moving.
way more fun to watch you guys really struggle.
I don't think Kiwi is back. That's what I'm saying. Oh,
No, she's here.
Kiwi's here?
okay.
She moved.
She's here. Right.
God, what kind of squad leader are you? Not even paying attention to your team leaders.
Though Lusam can't move himself.
I literally,
Yeah.
I'm
I literally
joking
got
about
it.
every intro
We're
thing.
fine.
I literally had to go into the living room for 5 minutes to turn off the closed captions on the TV
hold that
because
thought
my
as
dog
you
turned
guys
it.
past this alley right here.
Your dog
know.
Oh,
turned
dear.
on the closed captions?
Roll me
Back
a,
up.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, biscuits.
Ollie, because you're first, and Thormir, because you're also first.
Oh, I rolled it just out of habit.
That's
All right.
okay. You see a house.
I'm looking at the gnomish tinker place.
10.
Okay, well, I also rolled a 16.
Ollie, with a 16, you glance up, and just peeking, just, kind of looking over the roof over here, you see a guy with a bow. He's not looking your direction. He's looking down toward the other street. But you catch a glimpse of him.
Sniper on the rooftop.
How loud do you say that?
I sort of whisper, murmur it to the people nearest me, and then I want to climb the building I'm next to.
Oh, so this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
See if I can get a better look. Let me check what that is really quick. Nope. Shit. Badly.
Okay. So Ollie says, "Sniper," and then starts to climb up this building, and with
Then falls off.
It falls back to the ground. You might need to find a different spot to climb up.
Yeah, I'm going to try again at a slightly different spot.
Okay. Okay, so you go about 2 feet to the left, and then fly up the building.
Do the rest of us get on top now?
Hold on. Hold that thought. Ollie, as you get to the roof, you kind of peek over the pitched roof, and you should roll me another perception check. Ollie, not Ollie. Thormir, what were you asking?
I was asking if the rest of us now see the guy on the rooftop.
She pointed it out to you, and you kind of see something that could be. It's hard to make it out.
Alright. I'm going to look towards that spot to see if there's any movement.
With an 8 perception, as you peek over the rooftop, you just see another guy with a bow on the next roof, but they're not super obvious. The only reason you can see it is because you're at the same level.
Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check.
Smells like ambush.
Okay, they don't notice you.
Ollie is going to try to very quietly sneak back down off the roof. Can I do that?
With a 20 on your stealth, yes. Roll
Okay.
another athletics.
Can I acrobatics my way down?
You can. The DC is a little higher.
But not stealthily. Okay, I'll just be normal.
Yeah, you climb down quietly.
Okay. There's at least 2 on the roof. They are bowmen. They're keeping an eye on the opposite street. I could have tackled them, but it would have just been me, and it didn't seem like a very good idea.
So they probably set the trap, and then they jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could, a couple of us go out into the street, and then you guys could get them from behind?
I think that sounds amazing. I want to ambush the ambushers. That makes me excited.
Okay.
So
Well,
before we
who
do
can
that,
climb, and who can't?
Well, good says that
probably
Ollie can.
I
Yeah.
can't.
I do.
I cannot.
Strength.
Climbing is an athletic skill. It's very much strength-based.
I'm good at that.
I'm okay at strength.
I'm not great.
If it was a tree, Wander would be the best at it. But it's not. It's like you look at the house and you're like, "There's no bark on this. Where do I grab?"
Wait, Ollie, can you go up there and throw a rope down?
Sure, I got rope.
Okay.
I also have a python.
Baton?
Is it what? How it's
I
pronounced?
mean,
I don't know.
Probably just
I do
tie it to
have-
the chimney.
I do have rope, so we don't actually have to damage the house.
You can't just tie it around
True. And also, I'd probably make a lot of noise, hammering a metal spike into something.
Yeah, it's not very cool.
Yeah, that just passed into my head.
So, what do you guys done to do?
Okay,
So who wants to sneak up with me?
I can. I'm pretty good at climbing.
Wait. Can
Are you good at climbing quietly?
I don't know. Probably not.
Kithmia, you're the one with the fairy dragon, right?
No,
No,
that's
Morrigan.
Maury.
Morrigan, can you use your fairy dragon to see, like, above how many there are? Like, fly above them?
I will attempt to call Koya. Koya says she hasn't gone back out to look for coins already.
She licks your ear.
Okay. Koya, do you think you can go have a look up there at those people?
Yeah, I can try.
And I use my
Does she
magic
know
to
how to
see through her
count?
eyes.
Yes, you can look through her eyes. So,
I'm gonna sit on the ground before that. I don't want to be wandering.
okay. Korea takes off from your shoulder, and you've never done this before. It's kind of weird looking. It's kind of like looking through a filter, but everything is tinged with a little bit of purples and yellows. It's like if you were looking through a window from the Feywild into the world. It's very weird. It's a little disorienting. And as Korea gets up above the rooftops, you can kind of get a good view. But I'd like you to roll me a perception check for Korea.
And I don't know her stats
It's a
because I was never
D20
given.
plus 2.
Plus 2, okay.
Come on. Good roll.
10. Okay. You go up, and you don't see, like, Korea's invisible right now. So she flies up and up and up and looking down over the rooftops. You see the two that Ollie mentioned. You do see another one who's nestled on the far rooftop. Other than that, in this immediate area, you don't see any more.
I'm going to be saying this out loud that there's one on the other side of the street.
Roll me an
On the rooftop
intelligence
as well.
check for Korea as well.
Okay.
This is a
What is her-
D20 plus 5.
Oh my god.
She's a smart little thing.
She's as smart as I am.
23. Yeah, you see through an illusion. Well, Korea does. It's almost like the Feywild filter washes it away. And on the ground, you see there are two figures nestled right on the inside of the alley. I'm trying to find decent... Yeah, this will work. Right here. Two... Looks like they're wielding swords, and they are in close quarters to that alley.
Okay, I will mutter that there are two sword wielders disguising themselves of magic below the one that's farther away. So far, 5 in all.
I'm just checking. None of them look like the people that we have a truce with, right?
None of them look like.
More, you don't.
Is it
think-
another Merryguard group?
It's
Okay.
not the same colors. You know that for sure.
I'm pretty sure I can't hear what they're saying, right?
You cannot, but I'm just telling
Okay.
you. You've noticed that they are not wearing. The other group was yellow and blue. This group that you're looking down on is crimson and gold.
Okay.
So it is a Merryguard group?
They're all
Well, they're all going to be
groups.
Merryguard groups.
Yeah, no. If it's anything humanoid, it looks like an NPC. It's probably going to be a Merryguard group.
No,
Okay,
do you
it's
remember
metagaming.
what
Do we know that?
No,
Well, we know-
Generally.
you don't know that, but they are all wearing uniform colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well,
I
it
mean,
could have
we
just
were
been some thugs from the jails. I mean,
Do they all have that? I thought they only did monsters.
that's why I was asking.
Well, you don't know for certain. You know that they said anything goes.
Okay.
I want to climb back up and anchor my rope so that somebody else can climb up with me.
Roll athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that soundly. There are plenty of crannies and wells around the windows that you could easily sink and anchor for your rope to go through.
I think Wander should go up because she has a bow.
Yeah.
Okay, Wander, roll athletics to climb up. The DC is much lower because of the rope.
And who's the one throwing the Eldritch Blast?
That would be me.
It was
so I'll
me
be
and
going-
Meta.
Okay.
It was me and Meta.
Okay, she makes that look extremely easy.
Yeah, she like just no feet, just 2 arms, like repels upward. Basically running up the house.
She's like Wesley and Prince of Pride.
Oh god. Yeah.
It's pretty remarkable.
He's gaining quickly.
Your
Climb faster!
would
I'm
you
gonna try and
roll
come up, yeah.
athletics?
Also, speaking of...
Sorry, my bad.
Okay. Athletics. The one thing that I have... that I'm bad at, I think. No, actually, I have a +1 to it. Never mind. I'm not bad at anything. For now. Well, that's an underscore, not a plus. 7.
Okay, even with the rope, you get about 10 feet up, and then you feel your fingers start to slip. And you begin to slide back down the rope. And you do catch yourself, so you don't take any damage, but you fail to climb. You get a couple burns on your fingers. It's not very pleasant, but it could have been a lot worse. Roll another athletics.
Okay.
This time, roll it with stealth. So roll stealth and then athletics.
Okay, stealth and then athletics.
Because now it's hard to do, because you've burned your fingers.
Ooh. Okay, this is the stealth. Which is fucking
Okay,
worse.
roll athletics.
And this is...
Okay.
It's just getting
So
worse.
Maybe just pull him up.
Yor like gets up on the rope and he kind of like and shakes his fingers off and then starts climbing. He gets up to about 15 feet again and then falls back down onto the ground and take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Since I also have Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna try and climb.
Okay.
It's just a straight 1d20 for me.
You could... I swear to God.
All right.
Isn't your athletics +2?
It's I don't have any strength modifiers.
His athletics is +2.
So you get an 8.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Yes,
yours is
because you're
+2.
proficient.
Oh shit!
So you
Because
rolled
it's
an
18.
18. You climb up, and now Lusam is on the roof with you guys.
Alright.
So as you're like prone, Lusam kind of steps over you and climbs up.
So, here's what I'm
Sad.
proposing. Those 3 attack first on the roof. And then, when the other 3 realize they're in a fight and reveal themselves, then we can jump from around the corner. Eh?
Yeah. The only problem with personally, Echo, can I strategize here, or would it be considered metagaming because I'm on a roof?
You're on a roof.
What you can kind of talk quietly with Ollie and Wander.
But no one else that's on the ground, since you're like 2 stories up.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. I should have said it before I went up, because I had thought of it before I went up, but I did it anyway, so... Oops.
Well,
What do you guys... I'm proposing like we go over here, wait for them to initiate.
Let's wait
Then
until let's wait until the fighting starts. Then we can provide support to those that are.
Well, we'd want to be over there, so we're ready to intervene. That's why I'm...
Well, that's the thing. If we get any closer, we might also get seen. We might get spotted by one of the other 3.
Okay. So, maybe just give them a signal, like, go ahead, we're ready. Thumbs up.
I guess.
Well,
I mean, I think that out of character, I think that what she means is that you need to go around the corner.
that's what I was saying.
Closer to where the battle would be.
Yeah, I'm saying that
Because right now you're 2 rounds away from being able to help.
we move here so that we're 1 round, like, can move and engage immediately.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
yeah,
I'm
you'd
proposing.
still be like sort of hiding behind the corner of that house, but you're
Yeah,
like
we wouldn't
right
be
there, ready to
revealing.
jump out if you
Yeah.
need to.
That's what I'm proposing.
All right, well, let's do that then, I guess.
So,
I'm gonna move
Thormir maybe in front?
Thormir in front, me and Kith
Excellent.
in the middle, and then
I'll hug the building.
Mori, and then Mori would be behind me and Kith.
Okay. Who's making
And then-
who's making the first move?
And then, Morgan, if you can send the fairy dragon to,
Hey,
like...
did anyone freaking tap my shoulder or something? Because I'm still up
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we.
If you're not paying attention, yeah.
Maury's just
And-
been like spouting out information that Coria has been seeing as Coria does like low flybys over
Okay,
this group.
Can you ask Coria... Can Coria talk, or only to you?
I guess only to me. Because I'm the only one that can understand her, if I'm
Alright,
correct.
can we jot down attack on a little piece of note and have Coria take it to them?
To our guys, not their guys.
Yes. To Ollie. Or
I
Lusam.
suppose.
Or Wander.
Wait, hold on. We're not technically
I've got-
supposed to attack, aren't we?
No, we're
We
supposed to
can.
attack.
We can do it
We can
Let's go.
attack, we just don't kill.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that Wander should take the first shot because she can do it at range.
Yeah.
So, I'll jot on a piece of paper, we're ready for your attack. We're ready for you to start it. Whatever.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
Listen,
Who's it going
Send
to?
I don't like it.
What?
I said we're being very honorable about this. This could backfire.
No,
Honorable.
she's not having them tell the others.
We're not telling the
telling
bad
the bad
guys. We're sending the note up to the other half of our group
Oh, other half.
to tell them we're ready and we're in
I understand
position.
now. I thought
Gotcha.
you just wanted to like be like, "Hey, people we're sneaking up on. We're sneaking
No.
up on you.
Gosh,
Get
no.
ready."
I may be a cleric, but please, this is the competition.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm in it to win it.
I sent Coria over with a little note and said, like,
Okay.
get ready or about to
So
shoot them up.
Okay.
a moment later, I'll say, let me roll to see who Coria likes the most.
Oh no.
The blue one, I think, would be this.
Yeah, because I'm
Wander, a piece of paper just kind of flitters down and smacks you in the face. You glance
I got
at
a
it,
note.
and it says, "We're ready to attack when you are."
Okay,
All right. Okay, so they're ready to go when we are.
all right, let's go.
Oh wait,
And-
which side of the roof am I on? Am I with this side or the
You're
other?
on the ground.
You're on the
On the
ground.
Frick.
You were-
Alright.
No,
I
you're
was-
with them. You're with them, but you're kind of on the ground beside
No,
those houses.
no. You see that corner? We're on the corner. We're not on the roof. We're with the group
Oh.
around the corner, not the group on the roof.
Okay. Listen up. I'm sorry.
It's
It's okay. You're fine.
Yeah. I quietly tell the other 2 people that are with me, I'll take the guy on the right.
Okay,
All right. So then, if I'm going to attack first, then I will
Then if
aim at the guy on the left.
okay, you have an easy shot lined up. His back is to you. Roll an attack with advantage.
Reminder to the people on the ground with me, there were those cobblestones. Sure we don't get close.
well, it's a good thing you had
Yeah, it's a good
advantage.
thing you had advantage. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oops. That's...
Boop.
Okay, not a whole lot.
Echo,
Yes.
can we mark the cobblestones on the map since we saw them?
Yes.
Well,
Hang on.
want to step across your crafty trap. Oh, geez, yeah, I'm really glad we marked those.
It's right in the middle of the street too.
It's like right there, yeah.
Weird.
So we
It's like
definitely.
it's where a trap would be.
Yeah. Funny.
Oh, damn it, I hit back on my mouse.
Uh,
I have to reload.
Oopsie dills.
Oh no.
Whoops-a-diddly. Okay, so you roll and you attack and you hit the ranger on the left. It's not hard. He's not moving, but you don't see a whole lot of him. He's kind of hunched over, so the highest point is kind of his right shoulder and the back of his head. You line up your shot and you take it, and the guy just and rides back. Next person's turn. Lusam.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Hex, which is if I hit an attack on someone, I do an extra 1d6, and that's a bonus action. And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the dude on the right.
Okay. 1d20 plus 3.
Yeah. Please, someone.
Hey, Thormir,
Yes.
will you do me a favor and roll the attack for our phone boy?
Phone boy.
You said it was Eldritch Blast, right?
It is
Yeah.
indeed.
1d20.
Okay. Plus 12.
That does not hit.
Oh, that.
Oof.
Well,
And unfortunately, the first thing you did was Hex, so he was alerted that something was going on. You no longer have advantage. So,
okay.
roll initiative.
Do I get a surprise
Yeah,
attack?
you do. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I forgot that you exist. Go ahead and do a surprise attack.
Yikes.
I think it's less Is it less surprising if I run over there? Well, no, I'm going to do it because that's what I was going to do. So, I'm going to acrobatics from one roof to the other.
Roll acrobatics.
It'd be really funny if I fall off.
11.
Do I fall off?
It's unsteady, but
It's a little dicey.
It's not the smoothest you've ever done, but you make it.
And then I'm going to hit him with my staff.
Roll
If
an
I can
attack.
type it. Yeah.
As he's kind of reeling from the arrow strike, and he whips around, and you hear him say,
I
"We've been
don't
heard!"
hit him.
You don't.
I don't hit him with my stick. I'm going to try with my fist. Nope. Okay.
So all of a sudden,
That's my turn.
this ranger who was watching the corners, waiting for someone to push along, he gets hit by an arrow, and he's whipping around saying, "We've been made!" And then there's this tiny monk in his face, and he's like, "Whoa!" and ducks underneath.
How's he duck underneath the halfling's punch?
The halfling was likely swinging at his head.
Yeah, and probably jumping too. Now that I think about it, so
Very monkey. Do you get it? Do you get my joke?
She's Sun Wukong.
Oh god,
Okay,
the Minotaur's
so
back.
I was about to say no.
Oh no.
Initiative time.
It is
Initiative time.
Roll it, my dudes.
18.
Oops. Well, take the first one.
Okay.
Or the second. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, good job, Murray.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ollie.
Oh, I didn't select a valid token. I
I'm on
picked my token first.
15.
I was trying to get it on the thingy, but I guess I didn't.
Ollie, your initiative is 18.
Yeah.
Maury, yours is 22. I don't think anybody's going to beat that. Yours is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Thormir.
Initiative is 1d20 plus your initiative modifier plus your dexterity, right?
No, just initiative modifier.
Okay.
It's literally the modifier labeled initiative, so it's the only thing
I know.
you roll with.
I know,
Do
I'm
you-
just
do
spacing.
you-
What the fuck is that?
No.
That's valid, okay.
4?
For who?
There's just a
Is
4
that
free
for
floating.
Thormir, or is that Lusam?
Ecker? Hello?
Nicker?
Sorry.
Hello?
The 4 is mine because I forgot I only have a +1 initiative bonus, and there's Lusam's.
Okay.
You did +1 for me, right?
Yes. I was
Okay.
looking at your sheet. I
looking at
forgot
your
that I had
sheet.
made him.
Just freak out. Just don't freak out.
Thank you. What did it?
Trust me, I know what's going on.
Your initiative's a 10.
Cool. Thank you. I'm average. Hi, I'm normal.
Are you though? Are you really?
No, it's not about
Oh god.
Hello,
Starscream's back.
I am your cat.
Yep.
Hello.
Weird cat.
She is very weird. She doesn't turn into a robot.
Hello, Starscream.
Okay.
I still fuck shit.
So, Mori, you are up first.
Okay.
You've heard. We've been had. Ah!
Can I see any of them currently, or do I have to round the corner?
You don't see anyone right now.
Okay, I'm going to try and round the corner.
You're on the corner. You're successful in your attempt.
Here.
You know where these two are illusorily hidden at the bottom, but you don't see them. You see one, this one, you can see his head just barely peeking over. And you can see this one, you can see his... He's mostly showing now as he's dodging angry monk.
I suppose I will shoot at this one with a chromatic orb, as always.
Blasting those level 1 spells. Alright.
For sure. Might as well get them out quickly, you know.
Yeah, who needs cantrips? Roll the spell attack.
Okay, that is... Yeah. That's fine. Come on.
That does not hit.
Oh.
So this surging blast of cold just right through the air past you, Ollie.
Ah.
That is...
So,
yes?
this dude's been hit by an arrow, has been attacked by a monk, and now he's been almost frozen.
Yeah, he's not having a good day. Alright, it is now this gentleman's turn. He is reacting to... He sees his friend being attacked by a monk, and he saw your Eldritch Blast kind of fly past him. And he's going to react more to the one who's attacking his friend. He's going to shoot at you, Ollie.
Okay.
20 to hit.
That will hit. I would like to use my reaction to deflect or catch the missile.
Sure.
So you roll your damage and I roll... let's see.
6 damage.
It says... Okay, so I roll... When I do this, the damage I take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8.
What?
But let me just... Because it's my dex plus my monk level.
Oh my god.
Oh.
1d10 plus 8.
So I just catch it.
You just catch it, yeah.
You don't even need to roll. That plus 8 just basically...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You catch the arrow.
But it does mean...
You can throw it back for a key point if you want.
You know what? I'm going to do it. I think it's hilarious to throw it back, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my key point and then make a ranged attack. It says to use it as, like, my monk weapon, so 1d20 plus. It's not going to hit.
It doesn't. But it's still cool.
So I catch the arrow and then just...
Dart it
throw
back
at him.
at his feet.
And it clatters against the...
The ranger who shot it was like, what?
That's not how that
great.
works.
And he's going to try and clamber back over this side of the roof and get...
Man, I'm so happy
covered.
about getting to do that. That was awesome. Thank you.
Wander, it is now your turn. This guy... This guy has half cover. This guy has half cover. This guy's farther away, but you can see all of them.
How far away is he?
About 50 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna
70
aim-
70 feet.
I'm still gonna aim at the guy that's right here with Ollie.
Okay. Are you going to shoot him in the face?
I'm gonna try to shoot him in the face. Oh, poor guy. Hey. We're gonna try.
Shoot him in the cheek. Shoot him like a fish.
This ranger is the most nimble one in the Marigard. This arrow, like, he's just dodging all these blows from the monk and a cold blast, and he's just, oh, what happened here? And then an arrow just straight at him, and he just manages to drop down to the roof, like, oh,
is he like super old? Does he have an old man voice?
No, he's kind of middle-aged. You see, he's got kind of a white and gray beard.
It just sounded a little like your old man voice.
I'm sorry. I don't have that many voices. Jor'vandir, it's your turn. I'm
sorry.
Wait, Ollie's turn.
If he flattened himself on the roof, is he prone?
Nah, it's flavor, dude. The attack missed.
He bounces right back up.
It's way more interesting than your arrow went not at him.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, so does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Okay, so the quarterstaff, Kerthwack, 1d8. Oh my god, Cat, please do not lay on the keyboard. So that didn't work. Let's try that again. Okay, wah. And then I'll try to kick him. So I swing the quarterstaff, sort of bash him across the arm, and then duck under and try to kick him.
Are you trying to kick him off the roof or just kick him?
I'm just trying to kick him. I was just being flavorful.
Oh, I see. All right, roll the attack.
Just scuffing his boots.
And I discovered that I did it wrong. It is not a d6.
Is it in fact a d4?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Plus
man,
1d4.
my cat is really helping me. Okay, so 9.
So 15 points of damage after the arrow. Well, so this ranger manages to duck the arrow shot from Wander, the second one, and he's just help. And
sorry,
this quarterstaff just right in the side of the head, and he's like reeling from that. And then you plant the quarterstaff on the roof, and in a rising back kick, just right in the gut, and he just and he falls off of the roof and falls flat on the cobblestone road underneath you, unconscious.
Damn.
Nice.
Sorry, dude.
I don't feel bad about that.
You might not have meant to kick him off, but that's all the hit points he had, so he fell off.
Okay.
So,
in that case, I do want to use my movement to jump over to the other roof.
Okay, roll athletics, because it is a jump.
God, I hope you kick this other one onto the trap. That would be hilarious.
Not acrobatics, but athletics?
This
okay.
is athletics. This is a big jump.
Okay, here we go.
You can do it.
Nope.
Oh
no!
Ollie on the ground.
Roll me a dexterity
Ollie's
saving throw.
I can do it, I can do it! Ah!
Ollie just kind of assumes that she can jump anything, and then sometimes that's not correct.
23.
So,
you can land like a champ, though.
This other dude just watched this monk beat the shit out of his friend and then leaps towards him and fails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He just disappears.
But you make
below
it
the
look
roof.
like you meant it.
So with that dex save, Ollie, you kind of like when it almost was like when Spider-Man lets go of the web, and just falls down onto the floor. But you catch it on the first one, and you just kind of wall slide the way down, just
Nice.
down onto the floor.
And now
Like,
you're
I
on the
meant to
ground
do
to
that.
help us.
Yeah, that's totally what I meant.
Right.
You're kind
Roll
of
with it.
you're in this 8-foot gap between two houses. And that
Man, I bet that becomes the worst neighbor dispute in the history. Okay, anyway.
your turn. It is your turn. That was all your movement, Ollie.
Yeah, that's fair. I jumped off a roof.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to mosey over here.
Okay.
Right here. And
you see a guy
I know more
flat on his back, not moving.
Okay.
And you see a guy barely just kind of peeking out over the roof here. And that's it.
He's there. Maury told us about the other two that were disguised with magic,
Yeah, but
right?
you don't know where their disguise is. You can take a second to look if you'd like to make an intelligence check.
I'm going to try and make that, actually, before I can do anything. +1, which is... it's okay. It's okay.
You're the sharpest crayon in the box. You don't see him.
In that case, I'm just going to try and take a few pot shots at this fella up here.
Okay. Go ahead and give it a shot. Or two. His AC is increased because he's got 3/4 cover.
I don't think AC matters when you roll a 2, but...
No, you put a couple holes in the roof. Just as shingles and broken wood crash down onto the ground.
Ooh. 22?
Yep. That hits.
The first shot was definitely for range, guys. That was...
Yeah. Good old walking fire. You're a 2-shot minigun.
It's just your tracer round.
Yeah. The first one's for ranging, but yeah, I hit him, so that's gonna be 1d10. 8 even.
8 points of damage. Okay, so you can kind of see this ranger who's peeking up, and it looks like he's drawing an arrow from his back. And Eldritch Blast is force damage, so he kind of gets the longest range punch he's ever gotten as he's peeking over, and then just... and he's almost knocked back onto his back. You can almost see his foot lift up over the roof as he tries to catch his balance. His jaw clearly broken.
Ooh.
Brutal.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's the only thing I can do.
Okay.
For a while at least. So yeah, that's gonna be in my turn.
Okay, it's now the ranger's turn, who you just punched in the face from 50 feet away. He is like, nice. He regains his composure, and he kind of puts one foot up on the steeple of the roof, and he's going to take 2 shots at you, Yor.
Okay, come on, do it.
I'm going to.
I dare you. I dare you.
I'm gonna.
I dare you.
Stupid without gay.
A 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Okay. How about a 23?
23 hits, and as it hits, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke. Make a DC 14 dex save,
right,
dude.
Calm your shit. You gotta take your damage first.
I know. I'm waiting.
Okay, you take 8 points of piercing damage. And then what's the dex save, yes?
Is a 14.
I rolled a natural 16.
Oh.
You still take half, don't you, on a rebuke?
Yeah, he still takes half on a successful one.
Okay, roll the damage.
Yeah, and since it's since I'm a warlock and it's a first level spell, that means casting at 7th level gives me 3d10 instead of 2, which is horrifying. And it's just straight 3d10, I believe. Yep, it's just a straight 3d10.
Spells usually are
18 fire damage.
Okay, so he takes
as
9.
Yeah, as the arrow hits me, I kind of point back, a shadowy arrow mirroring where it came from, zooming back and just exploding about a fire as it hits him.
Okay, he doesn't like it very much. He manages to get out of the way a little bit, but he's still he's got some kind of blackened fire emerging from his cloak and leathers, and he's just trying to brush it off.
Yeah, and that was how much damage I take? 8 piercing?
Yes.
Okay.
You now have an arrow sticking out of your shoulder. It's not very fashionable.
It's not very fashionable.
Yeah.
It's painful though.
Yeah. Okay, this guy is out for the count, so he doesn't get to go. But now it is the melee boy's turn. The first one, he flies out of the illusion. And he is going to run up to Mori.
Oh no.
And he's going to attempt to do a couple of the slashy slashes. We'll see how.
Does he hit the trap?
He does not. He fucking knows where it is.
Just checking.
Let's see.
Might have forgotten in his panic.
Oh,
the tanky boys.
I'm still not rolling well.
The tanky boys are right behind us, and they're not. Oh no.
Does a 13 hit you, Mori?
It freaking does, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought I had a lot more than that, but no, I'm not Nox anymore.
Oh.
That's okay. I still rolled poop on damage. You take 4 points of slashing damage as he kind of brings a short sword up from his hilt up through you and your abdomen, trying to get a good slash. And it's a little
Slord.
How about a 12? Does a 12 hit?
My armor class is 12.
Okay, it hits.
We gotta get you a prot ring or something.
Okay, you take another 3 points of damage.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you.
What the frick? Stop!
I said you took another 3 points of damage.
Thanks,
My
Siri.
phone. Okay, it's a new phone. I haven't quite.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry.
Your black and gold robes, which were immaculate a moment ago, except for maybe some dust from the Minotaur charges, are now slashed with your own blood. The next melee boy is going to run down this alley to engage the one he saw knock his friend off a roof.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Oh yeah, come at me.
He doesn't know that, but he's going to try. Okay, a 19.
Yep, that'll hit.
You take 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
I can't roll better than a 1. Okay, then the next swing. A 21.
Yep, that'll still
I
hit.
can hit you. It doesn't hurt
Yep,
very
you
much,
can hit me.
but I can hit you. Oh, that was a good one. You take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That's the good one.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the good
That's his
one.
turn. This guy is wearing a lot of armor. You notice he's very slow and bulky. He's well armored. He might be hard
Good
to
to know.
get a good hit on it. That is their turn. Lusam, it's your turn.
The dude on the roof closest to me is under half cover, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It just means his AC is
I'm gonna
a little higher.
peek. I'm gonna peek my head over the side of the roof where the alley is, and fire one Eldritch Blast at the dude attacking Ollie,
Okay.
and then another one, and then for the bonus action do the roof guy,
Which roof guy? The close one?
the one that's closest to me. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Thormir, will you roll 2 d20 attacks, please?
3. Thank you, Thormir. You're awesome.
Natural 20.
So you crit on the one on the roof. But
Well, okay, that's good.
the one on the ground doesn't even notice that you shot at him.
Ping.
Oh,
Okay, so
Oh.
It was not a good roll.
roll
It's okay.
10 plus 10.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 10.
14.
14 points of damage.
Eldritch Blast.
How would you like to kill that ranger there, Mr. Lusam?
Wait, he's
Kill
dead?
him?
He's got no more HP.
kill him
Wait,
or
no.
knock him unconscious.
That's the question.
Another Merryguard?
It is another Merigard.
Weren't we told not to kill them?
We're not supposed to kill. We're to knock out, but not kill.
Yeah, I thought so.
Did I kill him or did I knock him out?
I'm asking you.
I'm gonna knock him
I
out.
think what you want to do, yeah.
Okay. You blast him upside the head with your Eldritch Blast, and it, just like the other one, just hits him like a solid bludgeon to the head, and he falls immediately, knocked back onto his back on the roof, his feet almost launched upward by the momentum of the strike, and he is out and down for the count.
Okay. Scared me because you said, how would you like to kill him? And I was like, wait, no, that means we're disqualified.
And probably going to jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably that too.
Okay, is that your turn, Lusam, or are you going to move?
Oh, I'm gonna try and hop across the roof to right above where the other armored dude is,
This roof here? That is a bit of a jump, but you can make it. Roll athletics. 1d20
let me see
plus
what
2.
Thank you, Thormir. Thank you guys. Sorry.
I'm just glad that you can play even though you don't have a computer, because otherwise we would be down to...
Someone rolling or...
I got it.
Thormir.
There. You rolled a 15. You made it. Boom. You're on the other roof.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Next up.
Okay, that's all I'm doing.
Kithmia, it is your turn.
Morrigan, are you hurt?
Somewhat. I am down to 12 HP.
Out of how many?
19.
Okay, so you don't look that hurt.
No.
I mean, she's not even half. Like, I just use that as kind of my guide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold for now.
Okay.
Thormir, it is your turn.
I can Thormir access ahead of me there, and then I can sneak into that nook.
I am going.
You saw I took a shot, right?
He's out.
No, I can't see you. You're on a roof, aren't you? Or am I mixing you guys
No,
up?
I'm behind. I was behind Mori.
Oh, are you hurt?
I'm at 8 out of 32. Yes.
Okay.
I'm hurt.
Yes, please tell me this stuff. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to be rude and say I'm
No,
hurt.
I missed it. I'm sorry. I'll explain later. I've got a real life situation.
He had an antler go through his stomach and then an arrow sink into his chest.
I know. All
having
right.
a bad
I will move here, and I will heal him. So
you.
you look pretty bad.
Yeah.
You're at like what, 20%, 30%?
8 out of 32, so that's
Okay,
definitely
20.
below 50.
The little
Okay.
health bar over his head is red.
Right. Okay.
It's critical.
2d8 plus 3 coming at ya
2d8 plus 3.
And it's gonna
from courtesy of Kellenvor's grace. Oh, sorry. Kellenvor doesn't like you very much.
9 hit points.
But hey, it's not better than nothing.
And then I'm back at 17.
The most
which I was
unpleasant
at.
part is when she yanks the arrow out of the wound.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is gonna hurt.
Now he knows how I felt.
Kellenvor loves you.
This is funny because I literally came out of the fucking cathedral with 17 HP because of my very not good short rest.
I'm also gonna mutter quietly to you guys that I'm really, really low on magic, but not loud enough for the other hero.
Okay. Thormir,
Alright.
it is your turn. You see a unconscious person on the roof above you.
Okay. And is this guy visible to us, or is he around the corner?
You can see him. He's right in front of Mori, who's like at the corner. So you can see him.
Alright, so I'm gonna get up to him, and I'm going to attempt to protect my squishy by killing him.
Where do
well,
you
not
go?
killing, but knocking him unconscious.
Where do you go?
Out and over, right?
You've got to find a place to stand that's not on a trap, is why he's asking.
You
That's
cannot.
that's on Morgan.
You can be here. You can be here. You can be here.
You can't stand
Will,
on
will I not set off the trap if I'm standing right
here?
there?
Yeah, you can be there.
You'd have to stand right on it.
Alright. Well, I'm now in melee with him right now, right?
You certainly
Yes.
are. He is wearing heavier
Okay.
armor than you.
Okay. That's not cool. But I'm going to attempt to hit him
You make the attempt.
with my longsword.
Go ahead. An 8.
So the answer is no.
As soon as you miss, he kind of brings this short sword around in a flipping strike to slice you across the chest. A 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 7
That's
points of
cool.
slashing damage.
Damn.
I'm going to literally kill roll 20, by the way.
That sucks.
I've hit like maybe 3 times.
Hey!
Yeah.
Remember those Minotaurs?
You also have more things to play with.
Remember the Minotaurs?
Those Minotaurs are supposed to be way better than they were, okay? It did one good
Hey,
hit.
Well,
Hey.
Not to mention that dude.
Hey, judging by that gore, yeah, they're they were pretty fucking successful.
Both Minotaurs critted once and didn't hit anything else.
Alright.
I remember.
Well, I'm now going to attempt to, like, elbow him in the jaw.
Okay.
With my attack.
That definitely does not hit. It is a hard knife. I am sorry.
As long as I'm in front of Mori and she's not, like, being assailed.
You're
I can
there.
take that.
Mori, it is now your turn.
Okay. The one in front of me, how hurt does he look? Has he been touched at all? I'm not sure.
He's fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make him back off. I'm gonna do create bonfire at his feet.
Okay. Getting some nice and
Dex
toasty.
of 13.
Okay, Dex, he ain't great at Dex. That's a 15. I rolled a natural 16 minus 1.
Oh, he's still gonna back off.
He's no longer standing in the bonfire.
Stop standing in fire!
Yeah, Starscream, jeez. Then this one
immediately
is
died.
out of the initiative. Wander, it is now your
There's a fire.
The guy that's over here, what kind of,
This one?
no, the guy that's across on the roof. What kind of cover does he have?
About half cover.
About half? Okay. I'm gonna send an arrow his way.
Nice little delivery. Roll attack. That certainly hits. He's not looking so good. So, roll damage. 6 points of damage. Okay. You sink an arrow straight into his chest, and he just slowly, like, you see him kind of reach down and kind of try to pull it out, and then just... and he... consciousness fades from him, and he falls over and slides off the roof.
Oh no.
Poor guy.
Alright. Give him a little swirly too.
And then I'm gonna try to move up onto the roof with Lusam.
Okay. Yeah, you
So that's athletics.
this would be athletics. Boing.
Oh shoot.
You're good. You make it. You still have about, I think, 10 feet of movement if you want to run around on the roof.
So she'll move to this side of the roof so that she can kind of see down into the street.
Yeah, you can see this guy, the one in front of Mori.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, I'm good.
Okay. It is now Ollie's turn.
Okay.
There's
I'm gonna hit the guy who attacked me
Okay.
with my stick. Hopefully.
Yep, you
That
certainly
looks like
do.
it should hit.
8 points of damage.
Whack.
Okay.
God dang, these damage rolls just don't want to be high today.
And then I'm gonna follow that up with an unarmed strike for my bonus action.
That does not.
Probably not.
As soon as you miss, he's spending a reaction to miss you. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Now, fighters.
Then I'm gonna use my movement to come around the other side of him.
You're gonna go around behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that wrong?
Oop, shit, ignore that.
That's a sacred flame.
I know, I was trying to put it into the sheet on the game,
I see.
so I could just click them.
All right. It is now.
I guess I'm standing in a building now. I don't mean to be standing in a building. I mean to be. Anyway, whatever.
It's. Yeah, you're there. It's fine. Jor'vandir?
Yes.
It's your turn.
I'm looking okay-ish, so I'm gonna take my, if I moved here, would I be able to hit him, or would I be, still, like, swinging in between these two.
If you move here, you can hit this guy.
Okay. I'm going to do that. Let's see. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on this fighter in front of me. And my main action I'm going to use for an attack.
Alright.
Yep. And for that, I'll gain a... And it's cursed for 1 minute, so during that 1 minute I'll get a +2 to bonus to damage rolls, and score critical hits on 19s or 20s, along with regaining 7 HP if it dies.
Alright, roll it.
Okay. So it's gonna be a normal attack. Wow, I haven't attacked in melee this entire time. It feels weird. That's a
2-shell Gatling gun.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like a light artillery.
That's fair.
11.
11 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
I have to say it.
I know.
At least that wasn't like, you suck, dude. No, you didn't hit. That is the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's the end.
Okay. It is now their turn. The one right in front of you, he feels you cast this curse on him. He kind of notices that his ranger friends are completely defeated. He realizes that his friend is getting peppered on by a halfling who hits way harder than a halfling probably should. And he kind of takes his short sword and he drops it and he says, all right, you can have our token. We surrender. And he kind of looks back over his shoulder at his other friend who's around the corner. He's like, we surrender. Drop it. And his friend's like, all right. And he kind of sheathes his. Do you guys accept the surrender? It's now loose.
Yeah.
We accept the surrender, and I'm gonna unhex him and then take the token from him.
You get another token, and he kind of goes, and he's looking at you all, and he says, I don't really know where you guys came from, but you fight well.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have somebody to heal?
Or
We have potions.
Okay.
all right.
I'm
Just
going to
leave
pat the
them
guy
there
who
dying.
hit me on the shoulder and said, nice strike, man.
Thank you.
All right, let's
Tell
Regroup.
your ranger friend over there when he wakes up, he's got a good aim on him. Just gotta keep his head down.
I'll let him know. You all kind of completely took us by surprise. We'd been here for a while.
That was the point.
well, we saw you had an ambush set up, and yeah. Anyway,
Didn't exactly want to be caught by that.
good luck.
Mm-hmm. Also, watch out when you try and get that guy off the roof. You know, it's kind of dangerous.
He's like looking up at the other guy and he's like, we'll figure something out.
All right.
Poor guys.
What's the name of your group?
Oh, we're just Team 7. We haven't come up with anything yet.
Oh.
It's hard to get these 3 to cooperate. But he like points to the 3 unconscious rangers.
Oh wait, there are 3 rangers in one party.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
And I'm guessing one's like a heavy armor battlemaster or something.
The other one, the one that was around the corner, he was like, I'm a paladin. And the one that you were fighting is like, yeah, Aylar had taught me to hit people if they miss me.
Yeah, sounds like him.
That is some cool ass battlemaster shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I, oddly enough, did not take riposte.
Oh, you should have.
What'd you
it
take?
feels really good.
I'm gonna think about it out of character. I'm gonna think about my battlemaster now because that looked really cool.
Yeah, getting slapped back when you miss.
Okay, so you guys finish combat, and these guys kind of go to collect their friends and start trying to drag them toward the cathedral. They do say, the one you were first talking to is like, don't step here. That's a fire trap.
Ah.
Got it.
That's the one
Yeah,
thing
that
we could
could
get
have
them to
been
work together to do.
So that's,
No.
let's circle up and regroup.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thought, if you're interested.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to
I'm
us?
talking
or
to the group, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah?
So, we could see what's down that alley over there from earlier and see if it's still there. And if it is some kind of zombie or something, we can lure it back here to the fire trap.
I don't really know how to lure a zombie.
You stand
Let
in
it
front
run
of
away.
us, I think.
Yeah.
No.
So, hey, I'm alive.
Hey, I have brains.
Have brain.
Have brain will feed.
Kith, were you saying that you're kind of hard up?
I've got like maybe one good heal left.
Okay.
If we can, okay, let's go back to the alley, see if we can kill it. If not, lure it back here.
Okay.
And then
Let's
after
go
that, we should probably
investigate,
take at least a long rest, since it is pretty early, and we'll still be able to get some stuff done.
Yeah. How many... Echo, how many teams did you say total entered this? Like 7?
Did I answer
You said,
that question?
right?
No, you
I
didn't.
thought there were... You didn't answer that question.
You said there were like 70 or 7. I don't.
There were 70 members. There's like 9
70.
teams.
9 teams, including ours.
okay.
So we're the 10th. So we're okay.
And
So
we've already met 2.
That's 2. Yeah, and we kind of beat 2.
I mean,
Yeah.
I suppose so.
The first one was kind of a victory, but it was more like...
It's more Morrigan's victory than ours.
Yeah. More kind of had that on her own.
So you guys are going to push around to the other alley that you heard funky noises from?
Funky noises,
That
yes.
sounds like the plan.
Yeah.
While we avoid stepping on the fire
Funky
trap.
jazz.
I gotta go.
Do we have to do anything to get off this roof?
Wait,
You just
I didn't know we heard somebody playing jazz in a back alley.
You're not. You're not rushing to do it. You're not trying to be sneaky, so you don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
You don't kill yourself getting off the roof.
You're making, yeah, you're making.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect my rope so that I don't just leave it dangling from that window.
The cleanup after a battle is always the worst.
Imagine trying to retrieve a rope, rolling a 1, and then just pulling it so hard that you yank a window frame off its hinges.
Oops.
Well, now you have a window.
Grog.
Now you got a free window, that's it.
Now you got a very sharp piece of rope.
I should have asked those guys if I could have my arrows back.
Ooh.
I think.
But they're unconscious. Like, can I pull these arrows out of your unconscious friends?
I mean,
rolls 1 death saving throw, fails instantly because Ranger retrieves arrows.
I mean, technically you're supposed to be able to search the battlefield and retrieve half of your ammunition, but when it's
sticking out of
But it's
someone-
sticking out of somebody whose friends are dragging them away. Like, I think
Yeah,
it's just disrespectful to be like, hey,
Yeah, I kind of feel that's a little rude.
I want that ammo back. Now you guys can keep it. You're rangers. You can use that next time.
You could just let yourself.
Yes, this is the arrow that I got shot in the face with.
Just let yourself get shot at more, and you'll have arrows.
Just slowly yanking it out of someone's eye, and it just takes the eye with it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
Why
Yeah, that
would
escalates.
you?
Alright, can we go look in this alley?
Okay.
Let's go look at the alley.
Okay,
Go
gross.
look at the alley.
Let's stop talking about brutalizing the dead.
They're not dead. They're
Yes.
unconscious.
We don't know what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
Thormir!
Yes,
Front.
Front and center.
I'm trying.
Thormir front.
Arr.
Okay, so you guys look down the alley, and
Thank
the
you.
buildings in this alley are very close together, and there's
Someone
no...
move Lusam up here too.
It's very dark. It's hard to actually see. It's none of the
Hold on.
sunlight actually manages
Oh,
to get in
oh,
there.
oh. I could cast light on a rock and we could throw it down there.
Yes.
Do it.
That's do it.
Doing it! I hand a rock to Ollie with light on it. Pwing!
You have a rock with light on it.
I throw the rock
Down the alley.
down the alley, not just in general.
I don't know if I marked
Just hits
it.
a tree with
I
it.
just had to check because you never know with halflings.
Okay.
That's supposed to be.
Wait! into the
Water
graveyard.
can also see in the dark.
Yeah.
Same.
So, right here is where the rock lands. And you can...
Which alley had the sounds down it?
It was the alley far further down.
Are we looking at the wrong alley?
I think so.
That's what I was asking.
Probably.
Like, Echo, which alley was it?
Sounds
I don't
on
know.
par
It
with
was...
us.
It was an
The one I marked?
Yeah.
So
With
are we
brains?
looking at the right one?
No.
Okay. Then let's move forward and
Okay.
cast light on another rock,
That's where
and I'll
you-
throw it down
that's
that
where you
alley.
stopped.
Well, that's why I was trying to clear it up, because
So you
I had a
throw
feeling.
another light down this alley.
That one.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You s-
Thormir.
I was moving.
Eklan people get up here.
All right. So as you throw, hold on, I gotta roll a thing. Roll me a perception check. Ollie and anyone else, one person.
Want me to do it?
I don't care.
Yes.
Somebody else.
Someone else, please.
I said yes. Do it.
Kith.
That's
20.
way better.
Okay.
Do it.
Kith, you do see this as the lightstone hurtles down the alley. It's hard to describe what you see, but it kind of looks like the darkness goes away from the light a little too slowly in places.
It's w-
Spooky.
the light's like pushing away the darkness, but really slow.
It's not
So, like,
even
there's a
October.
magical darkness?
It's not all of it. There are definitely places where it looks normal. It's just in a couple spots it looked like
Couple spots. Is it 60 feet or less?
it's about 40 feet.
Eyes of the Grave again. Does this look like undead darkness? Look, I have a few tricks, okay?
You do get a glimpse of undead. Behind a couple of the barrels where the darkness seemed to linger and be slow, it's almost like it's speckling static. You can see it.
Guys, I think there's some undead there.
Well,
Listen,
Yep.
and you simply speak. 30 you must 30 you must make a wisdom.
You are cutting out.
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading my turn undead thing.
We're too far away.
Yeah, it's 30 feet. So we have to lure them closer, because I'm not going in there.
I will.
Well,
Should I go in there?
Just like 10 feet is my vote.
Okay. I'll go in. 10 feet.
Okay, you go 10 feet in. You don't see anything different. You're a little closer to the barrels and the storage and the little canvas stalls that are set up back here, and you see where she was talking about. The lightstone fell pretty close to this one set of barrels on one side and like a cart on the other side. And the shadow behind those barrels cast by the light seems a little darker than it might otherwise be.
How far away from it am I? I'm about 30 feet.
Yeah, you're 30 feet away.
I'm going to edge a little bit closer,
Okay.
and I'm going to reach out with my stick and poke the barrel. Does anything happen?
No, nothing happens.
Okay.
The light stone is still about 20 feet from you.
Oh! I can still see them?
Yeah, you see this like hint of static that's just peeking up around
Okay,
where that light.
so question, Word of Radiant. It says, each creature of your choice that you can see within range. But it says the range area is 5 feet, so that's just like
5
right
feet.
around me?
Yeah,
It's a 5-foot radius around yourself.
might as well
Okay,
be touch.
it's supposed
Okay.
to be in melee.
It's for when you're surrounded by bad things.
got it. It's like a blast of light. Okay.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh my.
But I'll totally attack if I can. Can do my little cantrip.
I'm going to briefly control elemental forces within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
And create a 1-foot cube of fire on the place where the shadow is moving.
Okay. You kind of see the light from that fire. You kind of see and watch. She was right. It's really weird to see as the light from that fire spreads. The darkness in some places instantly vanishes, where in others it seems to kind of creep like a fast-moving jello.
Yeah.
Jello.
Or like,
There's something really weird
like
here.
a rapidly moving jelly.
Can I move a little closer and hit one with Sacred Flame?
Yeah, but it's now at this point after she cast that one. It's like a really small target.
Kithmia, I'm confused.
I'll move up there. What am I looking at?
How close do you move?
I move up next to Ollie.
You're looking at a barrel and a cart that are right next to where the lightstone fell, and you see a little burst of flame by the barrel, and your eyes of the grave shows you there's this one particular darkness behind the barrel and behind the cart that is reading as undead.
There's something undead right there. Can I try a religion check or something to see if I recognize it?
Ghosty ghost.
You can try. Yeah, roll me a religion check. $10. You are not certain what you're looking at.
I don't know what it is. I know it's undead. That
I
I'm
hit
sure
the darkness
of.
with my stick.
I guess I could parade a Kellamvor.
Are you going to try and hit the darkness with your stick?
Yeah.
Attack the darkness.
I'm going to attack the darkness.
As you approach, which one do you approach?
I don't know. Whichever one. The one near my fire.
Okay, you move over to that one, and you go up to approach it. As you get closer, you watch as the darkness kind of lurches out from underneath the barrel, kind of underneath the other canvas bags and grain sacks in this alleyway, like it's following any shadow it can find, and then it lashes out toward you. It's going to make an attack on you.
It's a soupy dark thing, obviously. Soupy dark monster.
It is certainly a soupy dark monster. I rolled pretty good. A 20 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. You take 9 points of damage.
Ooh.
And your strength is reduced
Ooh.
by 2.
I don't like that.
Strength is reduced by 2. Okay.
Not your strength modifier, your strength score.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So I'm at a 0 for strength now. Can I hit it?
Yes, you can.
I would also like
Roll
to
an
attack.
at disadvantage because it's nestled in these barrels and grain sacks.
Well, okay. That's a 1.
Well, neither of them hit. So it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you're poking this quarterstaff into the crevices, and you just kind of thunk into the wall of the house.
Okay. I need to disengage because I'm now at 2 health.
Oh my.
So,
Bonus action to disengage as a monk.
I can. I'm going to use Step of the Wind to disengage. Because it does take a key point to do that. And then I'm going to say, I don't feel so good. And sort of scamper back out of the alley.
Okay. So
As soon as we see her scamper out, can I kind of tap Thormir's shoulders and say, "Let's go. We probably need to get in there."
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking in after.
It's bad. I feel weak.
Can I do a thing?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I would like... There's 2 of them?
There's one that's still nestled behind the cart, and the one that just attacked Ollie is like slowly receding back toward the barrel.
Alright. Given that it just wrecked Ollie, I'm gonna try turning undead.
Okay. Give me the save.
So they'll have to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Okay, one of them failed, one of them succeeded. So the one behind the barrel, it suddenly, you watch it as the shadow behind the barrel just suddenly, like, vanishes, and you watch it try and creep down the rest of the alley and sink into the house. The other one, it's still behind the cart.
I'll back up 5 so it can't reach me.
Okay.
Okay, one of them is gonna stay down there. The other one's under the cart there still. Do you need healing?
Mm.
Is that a yes?
I'm pretty fucked up, Kith.
Alright, I will go cure you, I guess. Cure light.
Okay. You're in Thormir. What are you guys doing?
Looking at the spot they were just at.
Is the light spell still active on that stone?
It is. It lasts an hour.
It lasts an hour.
By the way,
Okay.
Mori, roll me an Arcana check.
Sitting here poking at dark pudding.
It is not.
Okay, I'm out of spells.
Kill him, cure.
21. You have read about these in your studies with Tabernac. It is an undead. It is a shadow. It is literally a ghostly white that stays out of the light, and it can move through a space as small as an inch. And it can attack anybody it wants within 5 feet, and when it does, it drains their strength. More shadows are created when someone dies from a shadow strike.
I'm going to relay this information and say that this is most likely what we're facing.
So take it at range, and if it gets close, try not to get hit.
Yeah,
Have a light source and you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna light a torch.
I was just about to check for one too. So.
No, I'm sorry, not squash. Go ahead.
Squash.
I kind of doubt this thing has a coin.
You know, but we're gonna kill it anyways, because otherwise the people in this town have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So I'll light that torch and put it near the shadow.
Okay, so you light a torch and you walk down the alley.
Yep.
Kith,
And I'm gonna be right next to him, by the way, the entire time. So.
as you guys move into the alley, you do see that the darkness behind the cart, the shadow, shrinks and like hides from the cart in the hides from the light in the shadow of the cart.
Can I try like shoving it into the shadow?
You can't really. It's like playing keep away.
Well, Thormir's gonna keep trying because he's like, it's a shadow. Light kills things like that.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit. Saving +1. Kinda poopy. 10.
Okay. It's going to be able. It's like as you're like shoving this torch in different places around the cart, it manages to lance out with one claw and slash at you.
Oh no.
That is a 17 to hit.
That's right above my armor class, so yes.
Oh, that hits. Oh,
Who's in there? What the?
Thormir, you take 9 points of necrotic damage. And
Oh,
your
wonderful.
strength score is reduced by 4.
Oh! Okay. Fuck!
I did say you should leave it alone.
But it needs to die.
I'm a dumbass. I've been muted for like 10 minutes.
Good job.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was kind of some ouchies, wasn't it?
Yeah, especially the strength part, because now I can't hit
You
things.
don't regain that strength until you complete a long rest.
Oh, that's some extra shitty shit.
Wait, it's a long rest?
It requires a long
Yeah.
rest to regain that lost strength.
Now everything's a +4. I
But
feel so weak.
all means, keep trying to poke the shadow around a cart.
I get it. It's supposed to die though, because like that's not good for
It's
the people
not-
that live here.
I mean, you can try to kill it, but poking it with a torch is probably not going to be the way to do it.
Fucking, I don't see anybody else trying anything. Okay.
I don't think there is. I think that's because there's nothing else to try here. in this
Yes, because
situation.
I'm like fucking almost dead.
Yeah, I pipe up and be like, we're hurt as shit, and this probably isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
If it's giving us this much trouble in the alleyway, we're not getting it.
Well, shit.
I can hit it with Sacred... Let me see if I can even hurt it with the Sacred Flame. I don't even have to get close to it.
Go ahead.
It's a D8.
Is it a dex save or a spell attack?
It was a Dex save 13.
I rolled a 12. It fails.
2.
Okay, it actually takes 4.
Radiant.
It actually takes 4 points of damage. As this burst of radiant energy, you watch it like sink underneath the cart, and then you hear this.
Okay.
That's
I'll do it again
unsettling.
then, I guess.
Is that the sound of it dying?
It's trying to. At the moment now, you watch it's trying to flee.
Well, I'm not going to let it flee. I'll hit it again.
Roll again. I will roll that save.
Helen Vor smites you!
Roll the same save. Okay, you do another. Oh no, you do 8 points of damage this time. Okay. The shadow, the radiant energy slashes across it, and now you all can see it clearly as the radiant energy illuminates it. And it is a strangely humanoid-shaped shadow that's like shrinking and stretching itself as it moves through this alley. And it's about to move through the back door of the alley. You could probably get one more in. 3 points of damage. I'll roll the save. That's a 1. So you do 6 points of damage total. And just like a... And it vanishes.
Like dead vanishes or gets away vanishes?
As in you watch it kind of evaporate in some blackened cinders. And then you hear this tunk as a stone token falls onto the floor.
Thanks, Calibor.
Hey, so it was kind of worth
Did
it.
have a token.
Let me go get it because the other one is scared of me and I don't want you guys to get attacked.
Okay, so Kith, you collect a token.
Yeah, I'll go get it so that... Because I have the turn undead running, so I don't want them to jump.
Right.
Do we want to wait for the other one to creep back? Or...
Fuck it.
I
let's
mean,
just-
how
let's just-
It seems like a
how many
decent throw.
times? How many
Yeah.
times can we use that?
endlessly?
It's
Oh.
oh yeah.
Cantrip.
It's a
Okay.
It's a
cantrip.
cantrip. Oh yeah, no then let's wait until it creeps back and then just blast it again.
Okay. You wait.
I mean, it's only a minute, so yeah, we'll wait the minute and see if it creeps back, I guess.
Okay. A minute passes. You don't get a sense that it's back.
Ollie sits down on the ground.
It probably fled.
Yeah, we should. Now would probably be a good time to take the long
Yeah, let's
rest.
take that long rest. Poor Ollie is not looking good.
We're gonna take a long rest out.
Can
here
I
in the middle
healing
of the street.
check on
In the
her to...
cathedral
No,
meta.
we should go. We should definitely go back.
Yeah,
to the,
she get back to the cathedral.
Yeah,
roll.
Thormir's kind of
That-
like dragging his
Let's
sword.
go back to the cathedral
You guys,
and take that long rest.
those of you who got drained by the shadow, you feel strangely like it's not the same as exhaustion. It feels it feels sickening. It feels like you've had the flu through. Your arms are sore.
I wonder what that would feel like.
It feels like you do in real life. It's miserable. But you guys, are you heading back to the cathedral?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So you
since
do.
it's like right there.
Okay, so yeah, you guys can make it back to the cathedral. You're only a couple blocks away, so it's easy to get there. And you see that the rangers that you ambushed and the paladin and fighter are still there. They're kind of recouping their wounds. They're all awake, and they're like muttering arguments at each other.
Gonna like take my little bedroll out of my backpack and then just like put it on the ground and just flop onto it.
Okay.
Like face down.
I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do with the tokens?
We'd have them kind of spread out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like
but if we're all asleep,
we're all
asleep, so
I would say
we could
maybe take shifts.
we could just put them with the
we could give all our tokens to the fairy dragon, and then just have the fairy dragon sleep high somewhere where no one would be able to.
Like up in the rafters.
I don't feel
like
I can carry that many coins, guys.
I'm sure one of us can just hold them, and if we're sleeping together, the odds of somebody sneaking in.
Well, that's the thing. There's another team here, which is what I'm saying, and most of them are on necklaces. So if we gave them all to the actual friendly.
I mean, I could just curl up in the corner there with them, and you guys could sit in front of me.
I mean,
Weird.
I would rather them be all in a safe location where we know they're going to be safe. So
we know they're going to be safe. Not to be offensive to the fairy dragon or anything, but what kind of attention span does she have?
Yeah, I'm a little hesitant to. Yeah.
That's a good point.
How about this? We just
If
sleep
she
in
wanders
shifts.
off to get more and loses some.
We could. Are there any side rooms in this building?
No,
small side rooms.
The cathedral is remarkably one large room.
Oh,
Okay,
damn it!
you
I was
know what?
I was gonna say if there were any
You can put them at the base of my sleeping bag, and
all
then I
right,
can crawl in after them.
everyone, one at a time. Who has an
I want
idea?
to cast Echo. Okay, so I'm gonna direct everyone to the corner, how do I name this?
This corner?
Right here. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna all huddle up over there, and they're gonna cast alarm around us.
Hey.
There. That sounds good.
Okay.
Make sure to tell everyone not to walk past it.
Casting time's 11 minutes, so I'm just slowly going by and putting this thread from one place to the next.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. You can totally do that. So you collect everyone in this corner of the cathedral.
I can hear somebody breathing. I don't know who it is.
I think it's Ollie.
Oh. Sorry.
It's alright.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go ahead and you set alarm. I'm going to draw a rough line here to say that this is the alarm line. Okay.
It's actually a lot more than yeah.
Does anybody have any healing magic left before we sleep?
I do.
I am
Okay.
out of all spells except
When
for
I'm down 5.
trips.
when we
Hey,
take a
Echo.
long rest, we get back all our hit die, right? And all our
you
hit
get
points.
half your
Yeah, everything. And all
Okay,
of your
So
Wait,
full
what?
health again.
I'm just waiting to hit this button.
long rest brings you to full health, and you get half your hit dice back for the next day.
Yep, you get one.
I get all my
Oh,
spells back.
the
right?
hit dice from the short rest.
Yeah,
Right.
you get
Okay.
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 So we
So
don't need to heal
long
up
rest.
first.
Yeah, we don't need to heal first.
So are we doing it? Long rest?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Are we ready?
question before we do. Alarm senses person entities too, like Mage Hand.
Let's see. You set an alarm against unwanted intruders and choose a door or window or an area within range that is no longer than 20-foot cube. To disclose an alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or large creature touches or enters the word area. So no. If a mage hand goes through, I won't be able to feel it.
So we still need to hide them and whatnot.
Tiny or
Yeah.
larger creature.
So I think Ollie had a good idea. We stick him in the bottom of the sleeping bag.
Yeah, I'd say break them up between the group members.
Yeah, so they'd have to split
And then
open
just
the
sleep
bag.
inside the alarm.
Okay, and I'm gonna specify
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an audible alarm and not mental. So like it will wake up everyone. If that
Good.
matters.
Okay.
Okay.
How many of us? I mean, we could still sleep in shifts too, because a long rest, you can stand watch for 2 hours of a long rest. And there's 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As long as one person is awake.
As
and
long as
count-
one person is awake, they can keep an eye on the tokens. Then whoever is taking over, then you give the tokens to the person who's taking over.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
even if somebody tries to take them with magic, you're gonna notice that they're disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kinda just
right,
have them in your
and,
hands.
my 3 tokens and I just flop down. I need sleep.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess
If
I'll take
possible.
first. We'll take first
That
watch.
was a mistake at
We
first.
have
Great.
9 tokens now, right?
Do we want to do it as... Do we want to stand watch in pairs, or do we want to just do one?
We can do pairs too. I mean, we
Just
have
to
enough.
keep each other alert and shit.
We only need 4 shifts technically
Yeah.
to cover all 8 hours of the long rest, so we can do it in pairs.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think our 2 seeing people, I forget their names. Wander and
Kith?
Yes.
they should take the last 2. One of them should each take one of the last 2 shifts.
Yeah.
Because that's when it'll be darker and
hmm
So.
I also have dark vision, by the way.
Yeah, I have got. Wander has dark vision as well.
I don't think halflings have dark vision, do they?
No, we have,
Claudia has dark vision. I don't.
We're nimble and stealthy.
Yeah.
And lucky.
Sorry.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Ollie, would you and I like to take first shift because it's still light out and everyone else can either see really well or see in the dark?
Sure. I'm pretty fucked up, sure.
It is 3:30 in the afternoon right now.
Okay.
So it's going to be light for this.
Yeah, so it'll be 2-hour shifts each.
It'll be about 2 hour shifts.
Yeah,
and
2 hours.
You'll finish your long rest at about 1:30.
Okay.
And we'll have the small hours to do our late night hunting.
Mm-hmm. And basically do it up till the bell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Sounds like a plan.
first watch is
Lusam and Ollie. Second shift is
I'm not worried about
Thormir
second.
and someone else.
first shift.
Oh.
Lusam and Ollie. Roll me 2 perception checks or 1 perception check with advantage.
Let's each roll. I think that.
Okay, so roll perception for Lusam.
Perception. Could someone roll 1d20 plus 1 twice for me, please?
Twice?
Yeah. I mean, either way, it's the same roll. I'm rolling it twice or with advantage. So,
I don't understand why you're rolling at advantage.
because he said so.
If
No,
one
he said
person-
either.
Oh,
Okay, so we
Wait.
both rolled. Ollie got a 15. He got a 16.
Okay. So, as you guys are taking what the heck? As you guys are taking your long rest, excuse me. Get out of here, line. As you guys are taking your long rest, it's you eventually after the first hour, the group of ambushers make their way out. They kind of glance over at you guys, but they don't really say anything. Unless you say something at them.
you don't.
Okay.
Or I don't, at least.
Good luck.
The paladin kind of nods at you, but the rest they all just leave. The next hour, you notice it begins to rain outside. Pretty heavily, but not like torrential or anything. And your first hour, your first watch goes without incident. Who's second watch?
It's Thormir and someone else, I think.
Was it light outside, or is it already dark?
It's getting darker. It's like dusk now.
Okay, then, yeah, I guess I'll go.
And then we need someone who is not one of the two watchers.
Thormir and...
Morgana?
Yeah?
Mori, are you up to doing a watch?
Sure.
Okay, so Thormir and Mori, roll your perception, or one of you roll it with advantage?
What is your perception?
+4.
Yeah, you go ahead and roll with advantage.
Jesus.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Somebody had their coffee this morning. Damn.
Mori.
She got a lot out of those 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Just need to rest her brain.
You use
You see
Korea
everything.
to great effect, and you listen and wait, and you hear the sounds of battle. Some of it's pretty close. You hear the sounds of shouting. After about half an hour, a small group of about 4 come in, and they take shelter and heal up, and they don't really even like look at you, and then they leave. It seems like the rule of the day in the cathedral is ignore everyone and you'll be ignored. For the most part. Almost towards the end of your watch on the second day, you begin to hear loud footsteps out on the streets. And they're pretty far away, but they're loud enough that it's causing you a little bit of a surprise. As in the distance you hear... And they sound heavier than the Minotaur did. But they don't come in here. And your watch ends without incident.
Okay.
So who's third watch?
I'll volunteer plus whoever wants to do it.
It'll have to be one of the watchers, so Kithmia or Wander.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Okay. You're in
what's...
Kith is happily sleeping off the hangover.
Yeah.
At long last.
At long last. Alright. What's your perception?
+4.
Alright, roll with advantage, because mine's only 2. +2.
Ugh, I haven't been doing well on these perception checks. Okay, not quite as bad.
Is okay.
19.
You kind of... It's now dark outside. It's very dark. The rain is coming down harder now. Every once in a while you think you hear thunder. It smells pretty pleasant, as fresh rainfall always does. It is tinged with the scent of rot that smells like it's coming from far away, which is never pleasant.
Ew.
But, for the most part, it's not a bad night, and no one comes in the cathedral during this period. And your watch comes to an end without incident. Last watch.
We roll it with advantage, right?
You can.
Yeah.
I guess she'll be by herself.
11.
I mean...
I'm groggy. And I'm praying to get my spells back. I will distract him.
It's... You, at this point, Kith, you've had your long rest.
Okay.
It's quiet. The rain outside and the thunder is getting loud. It is definitely storming. You can see the rain is splashing into the wide open archway of the cathedral and the stone floor, and you kind of think to yourself, it's a good thing they don't have a carpet in here.
Yeah. Get ruined.
But your rest comes to an end. Your long rest for everybody, you can hit the button.
Yay.
As your watch comes to an end and no one comes
Button.
And who has all the things right now, the tokens?
You do.
Yeah.
I do? Okay.
They were handed
I
to
make
you
sure.
as
We're about to
you were
watch.
getting your-
Okay, I count them. Make sure I still got them. Okay.
You do.
Count them, make sure we have all of them.
And as you guys...
What are we up to?
9?
9.
Yeah, 9.
2 Minotaurs, Goblin, our own, the 2 from the Dragon,
The duel.
the Duel, then the Ambushers, and finally the Shadows, yes, 9. I'm actually going to open up a new page in my notes and put that in there.
What's your passive perception, Wander, and Kith?
14? Wait, yeah, 14.
15.
15. Kith, you hear this. It kind of makes your skin crawl. As everyone is waking up and there's a moment of quiet, above the rain and the thunder coming from outside, you just catch a glimpse of it, but you hear...
Okay, I just heard something creepy like that thing might be coming back, and now there's a lot more shadows around, so we should definitely light some torches. How
Yeah.
far away do I think it was?
It sounded like it came from outside.
And it sounded like the same thing from before or something different?
It sounded pretty similar. Maybe not exactly the same, but similar.
Huh.
Okay. I am gonna Crimson Right and light my sword on fire just for illumination.
Who's taking the tokens? Because I'm not holding these.
I'll take the 2 that I had back.
I'll take
I hand them all to you, and you can sort it out.
I'll take my
All
two
right,
back as well.
I'll take mine too that I got.
I just distribute them out how they were.
Okay. You guys get your tokens
Okay.
sorted out, and as you look outside the cathedral, none of the torches out on the street are lit.
Okay, standing here towards the entrance, do I see the shadow thing?
It's lit in the cathedral,
Right.
and if you're holding a torch, it kind of pushes out, the edge of bright.
Well, I'll cast light.
Okay. Yeah, you can see out through the doorway, the archway to the street beyond. It is definitely a night during a storm. It's very dark.
Oh, man.
Very dark.
Could someone roll 1d4 for me? For
I got
my Crimson? And tell me what it was.
Let's see. You punch yourself in the face for 3 damage.
3.
Oh, cool.
How'd that
Are
feel,
there
buddy?
Is this like a good cathedral, or is this like a broken down cathedral?
No, the cathedral's in good shape. It's just had a lot of its stuff taken out of it. You know
Okay,
this was-
so
this is-
there's no like rocks or debris or anything kicking around?
No.
I'm sure you can find a pebble on the street.
This is,
I'm not going out there.
This is like Faram's Town Cathedral to Bahamut. It's
Okay, well the picture look hard to tell. Okay.
How
All
about
right.
now?
I
Can
will
you hear
pull
me?
out
yes.
yes.
Okay.
A copper coin, cast light on that, and fling that out there.
Okay. You heard
Are we still strength drained, or did
No,
long
you,
rest fix
you
it?
are recovered.
Okay, thanks.
You hurl the coin.
I asked it like 3 times before I figured out that my voice is not coming through.
Oh dear. You hurl the coin out into the street. It lands about here.
Okay.
It definitely illuminates a big portion of the street. You do see some of the shadows seem to be a little slower than the others.
Okay, there's more of those shadow things out here, guys. I'm gonna pull out a few more of my cheapest coin possible and do the same thing and try to get like a scatter pattern.
Roll me a perception check.
Can I just find a bunch of pebbles for her?
This one's a pretty low DC. What'd you roll?
I got 11.
11. Okay. You throw that first coin. You could see it was illuminating the wall of the house directly across from the cathedral, and as you're casting light on the second coin, you catch a glimpse of a humanoid figure just kind of against the wall of that house. And as you throw the second coin and more light washes over it, that figure looked like it was facing the wall, and then the coin landed and it vanished.
Oh, man. Okay.
Spooky
Guys, So I definitely saw like a person facing the wall there, and now they've vanished. I think they vanished into the wall or something.
Creepy.
There's some more of those shadow things. When we're ready, I'll do my little Eyes of the Grave thing again, but I'm gonna wait till kind of decide what we want to do and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just keeping my sword lit just for when we do go out, so I'm prepared.
And you said you heard like a weird moaning sound.
Yeah, it
Perhaps
sounded like one of those shadow things. I think that's what it was.
It could also be some other type of undead.
It could.
Like
I saw a few of the shadows kind of recede when I threw the light out there.
Like the Romero kind of undead, maybe?
Do you roll?
The what?
Do you do your Eyes of the Grave?
Sure.
Okay. As you look out into the darkness around where the light is illuminating, you remember how before where you saw the shadow, it was just like static. Where the shadow was?
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere that is not the light looks like static.
Oh, man. Oh, boy, guys, oh, man. There's a lot of undead, like, everywhere. Like, all the darkness.
Oh.
Well then.
Wait, turn is just an action, right? It doesn't eat up anything? Sure, I'll turn
I
undead.
think that's channel divinity.
Oh, what does that mean?
It is a channel divinity. You have limited uses of them per day, but you did take a
Where
long
does it
rest.
say that? Oh, I see. Channel divinity. Okay. Do I want to do this yet? I guess we can't really go out there otherwise, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright,
it might be smarter to wait in the cathedral and deal with anything that tries to come in.
Nothing's going to come in as long as the torches are lit, and it's a cathedral, so the undead can't even come in the first place.
You
Yeah, that's a good
remember
point.
Persh saying specifically the undead would not enter
Yes,
the
yeah, safe. Yeah, the cathedral is a safe zone. So if they just stay here in the cathedral, we won't get attacked, but we also won't get any more tokens.
Yeah.
Maybe try that sacred flame thingy. Like try to target a few of them.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that doesn't cost
See
anything.
if you
Sure,
can
I'll Sacred
try
Flame
to
the first
thin it
one.
out.
The whatever's closest.
So
We need to leave.
Ollie,
We need to
reconnect.
leave the cathedral if we're going to start attacking things, because the cathedral is neutral ground. Also, Yao.
So you want to target your Sacred Flame, and you're having a hard time discerning where one shadow ends and the next one begins. There's so many.
Okay. Okay, there's so many of them. I'm having a really hard time, like, figuring out a target here. I'll take one step outside the cathedral, ready to jump back.
As you do, you have light on you. You can
Yes.
see there. You can almost see like claws and feet lashing into the light and immediately shrinking back.
Okay, alright. There's a lot of them out there, guys. Like, a lot. Stay close. Don't go past the light.
Ollie, we can't hear you, by the way.
Is there anything that we can do that's just like a massive like?
You can't hear me at all?
Oh, now I
But we
can.
can hear
Yeah,
it.
there's some things we can do.
You do notice
I
that
could
it
walk
is-
in there.
It is not pushing into the light.
We could make more light. I mean, I can make fire magically as much as we need.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can cast light all
I'm
night.
carrying a little. I'm carrying a literal flame stick in my hands. So
Magic flame stick.
yes, magic metal flame stick.
Also, Kith, now that you're outside the cathedral, it's just like a background noise of.
Oh my god, this is my worst nightmare.
It's like the
Why
fucking
did
abyss
they
from
allow
Dark
this
Souls.
to happen?
I think we need to destroy these things. This is really disturbing me.
All right, let's
Agreed.
start destroying things then.
So, I'm gonna make a couple more light things, and I'm gonna fling one. Here's what I'm thinking. Like, fling. Small. I'm thinking, like, fling one here, and one over here, so that it'll kind of create a dark zone in the middle, so that there's, like, just some.
So you
Kinda
can't-
in here?
You can't have more than one light spell up at a time.
Oh, you can't? Okay, never mind.
It is just a cantrip.
Okay. Okay. Guys, I suggest we fling a light to the left and a light to the right to protect our flanks.
Can I just like can we just like go around lighting the torches and the streetlights? Like, what is to stop us from doing that?
The rain.
Storm?
It is.
Is it still raining?
It
Okay,
is
that was a good. That was my
It
question.
is heavily raining and storming right now.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was still raining.
It's if it was not like this weird shrouding darkness, you'd probably have a hard time seeing anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, since it's raining, I don't have to create destroy water to mold anything. So
Yeah.
if we need like emergency shielding, I can just do.
Can you give us an umbrella?
Yes, I can. Although I'm not sure if Echo would allow me to have a flame sword and an umbrella.
Oh,
I'm not. If you freeze water in the shape of an umbrella, I don't.
No, I mean I shape water and then just hold the shape. I
It's
wouldn't
not a
freeze
big
it.
You
deal. I
can't
wasn't
hold
that worried
it
about
off
it.
the ground like it's levitating, but you could
Oh shit!
make an umbrella out of ice if you wanted.
You could technically freeze it off of the off of a building, probably.
It's okay. It's not. It's just. It was fine.
Shape
It's
water
a joke.
is also just a cantrip, so it's not like you can't like levitate water and shit all the time. You know. It's,
So I can do protection from evil 4 times.
what does that do?
It protects us. It puts them at disadvantage
Thank you.
if they're evil. Sorry, I was. Thinking out loud.
I just chuckled at the idea of it protects us from evil. Oh.
I was about to say it protects from like charms and frightened and stuff, but then I was like,
Roll me a history check, all of you.
history.
Okay.
Nothing.
Also,
History.
oh
God.
fuck! I just accidentally closed it. Hold on.
Nope.
That's mine, and then Lusam's is... Oh,
Minus
my.
1.
Nice, Thormir.
My friend. 2 for Lusam.
I got a 16.
Thormir,
Oh, that was earlier. That wasn't your.
with
Yes.
a 21, you pick
That
up,
wasn't.
Stories.
Was it?
Everyone stop and let the DM speak, please.
with a 21, you remember conversations about the last fall festival. And you remember there was mention of undead. There were zombies and wights and ghosts. And the big deal last year was there was a banshee. And it was very scary. It was taken out, but it was still... It's nothing to trifle with. But something like what's happening now, where the entire city of Ferrum is swathed in undead, at least that's what it looks like from here, that doesn't seem right.
I will inform the party of all of this.
So, like, something's gone wrong.
It seems to be so.
Maybe we should head back to the college.
But how we get there through all of the fucking shadows?
They stay away from the light.
So
Yeah,
as
I
long
think
as
we should be destroying them and seeing if we can find the source of them.
I don't think we can deal if it's the entirety of the city, or at least the entirety of the blocked off section of it.
All you can see
I think
is that
this
where
is-
you are, all you see are shadows outside the light.
Okay, so we do have 3 people that are making claims right now, right? Me,
And I also have a torch out.
Two. What's the highest
Yeah,
passive
me-
perception amongst you guys?
Mine's one.
I have a 15.
I have a 13, not 12. Never mind.
14.
I think I have a 10.
With a
Yeah, I think
Hold
it's
on.
Kith.
with a 15, you definitely hear, especially now that you're out towards the entrance of the cathedral, every minute or a few minutes, for a while you don't, but then another 10 minutes pass by, you suddenly hear kind of a stifled, shouted scream from out in the city.
I hear screaming, like people screaming.
I think people need help.
Okay, here's the plan. Out of character. How long would a torch last with the rain going like it is?
Not long.
Not long.
Okay.
And okay,
So-
who here can make light by magical means?
Me and...
me.
I can make
So-
fire as an action.
I can hit shit.
Does my
the
campfire count?
flames on
Your
the blades on my
campfire-
flames
your
are
campfire
sustained.
does count
So
as light, but it's dim light in a 15-foot radius. If I remember.
Okay. We have a light spell. How large of a radius can a light spell
30 feet.
go out to? 30 feet? Okay. Here's the plan. We're going to try and move slowly and carefully and huddle all around that light source that Kith is making. No one's going to attack. No one is going to try and stray out of that or run out. If you run out, we cannot guarantee that anyone's going to be able to follow you with light. Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Echo, I've got a question.
Sure.
Would my sword be dim light or like regular light?
It would. It's the same. I'm treating it like a flame tongue, which is dim light within 15 feet.
Okay, so not enough to push them back, but maybe enough to.
But I wouldn't
not
give
enough
that
to win
label
them.
right now.
No.
Yeah.
Lusam, if you have that, I would suggest going in front as well, because if we're moving, it would be best to have most of the light going forward, pushing away
Yeah.
whatever is in front.
As you guys are talking, you hear running. Loud footsteps coming from the street. And you hear kind of muttered voices, and it's almost jumbled. Like, it doesn't sound like it's very far, but it's convoluted. It sounds distorted. And
Like people?
yeah, you hear people, and then as you notice it, a gentleman pushes into the light where you were, and you watch as all these shadow tendrils of limbs and claws are slashing at him, and he's bleeding from all over. And you realize it's the half-orc.
Everyone to the front. All light to the front now.
He falls
I go.
prone as he falls into the light, and you watch as shadows are gripping onto his feet, and he's being dragged back and pulled out.
I'll run forward with the light.
Run forward with the light and grab him.
As you run up,
I
with that
stay
light-
back with the rest of the group, providing at least a modicum of light around us.
As-
You're inside,
As
so
you push out with the light,
I can't move my
darkness begins
thing,
to
madam.
close on toward the entrance of the cathedral. Everyone inside the cathedral, all of a sudden they vanish, and all you see is black outside the door to the cathedral. Kith and Ollie, you guys are out, and you're trying to retrieve the orc. You're pushing forward with the light, and you're watching as he's getting pulled almost as fast as you're running up to him. But
I'll turn undead.
you use it?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot of saves to make.
I don't want him to die.
are they within the 100s?
It's a big group.
It's a DC 13 wisdom save. 30.
Okay.
Maybe just roll a
I'm
few and
rolling-
take
I'm
a low
taking
average.
Averages, yeah. The light that you've cast seems to grow, as 30 feet actually seems to be bigger than it was a moment ago. As these shadows get pushed away, and a lot of them begin to turn and run, and almost immediately, it's like closes back in and then pushes out again. It's like a weird waving sensation as the darkness keeps closing in and spreading out around your
New
light.
ones are taking its place, I'm assuming.
Yes, but the half-orc is suddenly dropped and left on the ground, and he's wheezing, and he's bleeding, and he's crying.
Yeah, I'll yell, Kalimvor, push back the darkness. These guys are awful. Help us. Blah, blah, blah.
They're gonna shtick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the half orc the rest of the way into the light, and
I'm
kneel
gonna-
over him.
Okay.
I also want to yell out loud, over here to anybody else that might be out there in the darkness.
Immediately after you shout that, you hear more shouts.
Really?
Yeah, you hear more shouts of voices, and it's too convoluted to understand, but it sounds like several people are shouting.
There's more people out there. I'll keep yelling this way, over here. It's safe here.
A moment passes, and then another person crashes into your light circle. This one, it looks just like some sort of rogue, but his leathers are almost completely torn from him, and his left arm is slashed from his shoulder all the way down to his hand. And they're barely able to walk.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and take advantage of this 1 minute I got. If we can edge forward safely, are you okay with that, Ollie? Think?
Ollie?
If you're talking, you're not talking. Yeah, your mic is not saying
Yeah.
anything.
Ollie.
reconnect.
Keep in mind, you haven't said anything for like the last few minutes.
Yeah.
Oh no, the shadows got her.
Just.
I believe you.
I believe you.
Okay, can you hear?
Yes.
I hear you. You're the robotic, but I hear you.
Fuck me. So, Ollie said she wants to do what she can to help, so absolutely, she's down.
As you push forward with Ollie's agreement, you move forward a little bit, and you see a massive, hulking figure that is prone. It looks like a troll or an ogre or some sort of monstrous creature, but it is destroyed.
Okay, so that's a monster that dead.
You see its slash marks, you see claw marks, you see where it's been eaten from the inside out, and blood is pooling in a wide circle around it.
Question. Just a quick question. From inside, when we look out, do we see the light anymore or no?
No. You look out the front door and it's black. And it's well lit inside the cathedral, but the doorway, now that the light has left, it's like arms reaching through the door.
But they can't get in the cathedral, can they?
They do not appear to be able to get in.
Okay.
We should still try and make the door open so people can actually come in, though.
It doesn't have a door. It's just an arch.
No, what I mean is keep it open because there's fucking shadows literally covering the entirety of the archway.
Lusam is gonna go up to the archway and just kind of start slashing at the shadows, just because his sword is on fire, and he's like, it can't hurt. They can't get in.
They can still attack you if you're within 5 feet, you dummy. That's not how.
Fuck.
That's not how that works.
Okay, Thormir, roll me a dex save.
+1.
Him. A d20 plus 1.
Okay.
Okay.
11.
Yes! You're good!
As you slash out, many limbs try to catch you, and a few of them succeed.
Damn. Okay.
What's your AC?
16, I believe.
Okay,
I think it's 15 or 16.
I rolled a 17 and
15.
Oh, okay.
2 limbs reach out, and they slash at you. And you feel this hot, burning, sapping drain as these limbs just crash into your body, and you immediately recoil. You take 14 points of necrotic damage, and you lose 3 strength.
Cool, I've got 8 hit points. And
you took a long rest.
7 strength.
Why do you only have 8 hit points?
Because I only have 25 hit points because I got a nat 1 on my level up.
Oh, that sucks.
For health. Bullshit. Yeah.
Okay. Echo?
Yes.
How many refugees do we have in our circle of light right now? Is it 2?
It's you, Kith, the half-orc, and the rogue.
Okay. Can we do some medicine checks on the rogue and the half-orc?
Yeah.
To see how bad they are.
Both of you roll medicine checks, or one of you roll it with advantage.
Who has better medicine?
Probably Kith.
The
healer's gonna have better medicine than Ollie. Ollie has.
I just didn't want to spend time checking them while I only have a minute on the turn. I wanted to get all the people back first, but one round I guess doesn't.
That might be all you can actually save.
Well, I know, but
roll me a perception check.
All right, so I got a 24 on my medicine.
Ollie, I need a perception check from you.
Okay.
Is there anyone in...
Shh. As you guys are pushing forward and inspecting the rogue and the half-orc, Kith, you immediately get that the rogue and the half-orc are on the verge of death. They are barely able to move. The half-orc looks like they have the equivalent of about 3 strength left. The rogue is they are dead if they get drained anymore. Ollie,
strength 0 is death.
With your perception check to your right, as you guys are moving down the street, you catch a glimpse of light. Just a little bit.
There's somebody else with light up.
Yell for them.
I do. I holler at the top of my
I just hear
voice.
crying.
Shit. Okay. How much time do I think I have left on my turn?
You have probably about 20 seconds.
Okay. Do you have a light? You can make a light, right? You could get these two back to the drill?
I can make fire.
That should be enough to get to the door, right?
It's not. Sure. I think it is.
So I could run down there and you could get back to the door with these two.
I mean, we're splitting ourselves pretty wide there, and I don't know how to say for you, but if you want me to try it, and I can light a fire and try to bring these two back.
15 seconds.
All right, let's do it. No more Philly Valley. You're right. Let's go.
All right.
Okay,
That's what we're doing.
By the way, as soon as Lusam gets away from the door, I'm going to light a torch and go over there to try and push the shadows back a bit. Not going all the way towards the door, just getting close enough to where the light would make a difference.
Okay, it does. You can see the shadows get pushed back with the circumference of the light.
So, Echo, what I'm going to try to do, and I know it's raining, so this is difficult, but because I can light a fire with an action. My plan is to light my quarterstaff on fire, and keep it going with an action every round as I use my movement to try to gently her to lead me back. That is my plan.
Okay.
Insofar as I have one.
What is Kith doing?
I'm going to run down to that other light that she pointed out.
It's close by. Like, it looks like it's really close. It just, the only reason it's not more clear is because of these shadows in the way.
Okay, I'll run over there.
Alright, so...
I don't know where that is on the map, though.
Ollie, you illuminate your quarterstaff by setting it on fire. You use your elemental abilities to make a roaring fire on each end of the quarterstaff, and like a fire dancer, you lead the way, slashing it about, and the flickering lights manage to bat the shadows farther back than they might otherwise have done so. The rogue and the half-orc are like sticking right next to you, and the rogue is like whimpering and crying, trying to keep up. They're moving not quickly. Keth, as you push toward the light, all of a sudden the light comes straight into view, and this person is right up against the wall. They are nestled up underneath the cover of the house to stay away from the rain. They have a torch in their hands, and they are like they've gone through 4 torches already. You see burnt cinders on the ground, and they're just crying and pressed up against the wall, trying to keep their torch lit.
These are just townspeople?
This is a woman
Party members.
in a robe very similar to Ollie's.
Okay. A monk?
Yeah.
I'll head over to them. Quickly, come on.
She's like crying and she doesn't even say anything. She just like runs up to you and like tries to get as close to that light spell as you got.
Oh, it's just the one woman. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll lead her back.
Okay. Ollie, you see, after a moment of your fire dancing with the quarterstaff, you get to the cathedral door, and you see Jor out in the front with his torch, just trying to ward back the shadows a little bit. And you make it through, and the half-orc and the rogue just, like, fall into the cathedral, and they both immediately are just, like, on the floor and crying. And then behind you, you hear more whimpering, and you hear Kith trying to shout toward other voices, and then finally the shadows break away, and you see Kith, and you see Kata.